The Code Crown podcast is intended for a mature audience.
We like to use naughty words.
And I heard someone say Digimon, you were funny.
Another retrospective. I smell tamers on the way.
No, that you just went past a bathroom, that's all.
Yowie wowie!
Why would you ever cheer for the Frontier kids? All they f***ing do is lose!
I mean, if it's a Leomon, it's probably gonna die.
Yeah, if Terramon is Shoutmon by the fandom's comparison, you wait till we get to Hunters. Tageru is gonna make Daisuke look like a goddamn saint.
Yeah. Crosswords is better than Tamers.
Oh shit! Meg's just a joker leaving the hospital.
Look, I know it's going to annoy people, but Appmon is just peak fiction, and it's the best thing, like storytelling-wise, that this franchise has put out so far. Sorry, not sorry.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night! Depending on where in the world you're watching this from, my name is AJ, and that... I just headbutt you.
Don't headbutt me. I'll punch you.
Oh, no, see, I can fight back now. Is Miss Megmon.
Hi.
Oh, it's Miss Megmon! Your controls are broken, you're not waving.
Oh no, I'm not waving. What did you do?
I didn't do anything!
Oh, I'm not in the stance. I'm not in the right,
You are, though. I haven't changed any of that.
It's obviously changed, though.
See?
Okay, well, it's stuck.
Oh, yeah, see? Always, never...
There you go.
Never,
Oh.
believe me. Oh, look at you. You're tiny now. You're so tiny and
Why are you so shocked by that?
beat-upable.
Hi.
Get your hands away from my boobs.
Beat up a balloon. Oh, crap.
This is why Meg is not allowed at the helm. This is why Meg is not allowed at the controls.
And then you give out to me for not doing it more.
Because you're not responsible.
I
I wish you'd be a bit more responsible in your proactivity.
try and then you give out to me.
When do you try?
And I press buttons.
You're lucky I do not have movement of my arms today, otherwise I would be strangling you. But hello everyone, welcome into episode 390 of the Code Crown podcast. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a good Wednesday so far. Discrimination. It's not discrimination if it's true.
He knows what's up.
Yeah, so we hope you've been having a good week so far. I am certainly excited to get into the comic today. Because while Debug 13 and on Sunday 14 are going to be very Winr based.
It's time.
Yeah, I was fighting Appmon, and yeah. I'm excited. I'm super excited for all the Appmon. I'm just gonna shake my head.
Oh, and clap your boobies. Oh. Get stuck.
I'm excited! Woo! Yes, I'm trying out a different program today. Actually, what we're doing...
Click somewhere so I can jump excitedly.
What we're doing is using the setup that we used to use before the avatars seemingly started to cannibalize each other, and we had to find another program to run them.
Mm.
So this is kind of a throwback. I just don't remember it being as, you know, liquid, shall we say. So I might just move slow. There we go. That's probably a bit better.
You probably have to mess around with a bunch of settings to get back to where it used to be.
Yeah. So, but yeah, so we're doing Debug 13 and Chapter 15-1, and by the end of the night, Chapter 15-2 should be available, which will then put us on course for Sunday, which means on Sunday we're going to be all caught up.
All caught up?
Could you let me finish before you cracked open the cold one? Am I that boring? You're just like, I need a drink for this.
I badly need a drink.
Meh. I'll go Megma. I'll go Megma.
I'll go. He's a monster.
Mhm.
Juicy Midmon.
So, anyway, so on Sunday we're going to be caught up on Liberator stuff, and I think we're going to be okay to go back to doing Liberator like every 2 weeks, because we'll have a debug 1 week and then a 15, and then a chapter -1 the next week, and then we'll have a debug the following week, and then we'll have a chapter -2 the following week. Early day for you tomorrow, so you can catch all the Digimon news on time. Yeah, I'm going to be working while that presentation's on, so I might have to just do an extra after work to get caught up on everything. And so I will go live with it, but it won't be as it airs, just because, well, I've already taken time off work for superfluous reasons in the last couple of weeks. So yeah,
2 got a week.
Which 2 got a whole week. So unfortunately, the Digimon news that we get tomorrow related to Time Stranger, to Beat Break, to any of that is just going to have to wait until I'm done with work, and we can kind of see how we get on at that stage. So. Yeah, so let me we'll pull up Discord and kind of go through the new stuff that's come out this week.
Yeah.
And then we'll get into the chapters, and I don't think we're gonna go for 7 hours tonight.
Oh God, no.
I don't think
I don't know how that happened.
I don't think we have enough content just to even for that to ever be a thing. It's still incredible that we somehow did that, but yeah, that's never happening again.
I wonder I'm in so much pain this week. This share for 7 hours.
Yeah, I know. Great, isn't it? Anyway.
Okay, I must have mistyped there because my phone changed Liberator to Liverpool.
Oh.
Digimon Liverpool.
Maybe Beat Break is set in Liverpool. You don't know. You don't know that it's Japan this time. Let's be fair. It's always Japan.
I tried to make a Japanifornia joke, but Japandon. It kind of sounds like a fetish.
A little bit. Yeah. It sounds a little bit fetishy. It won't happen again because the next one will be even longer. No, well, our next finale won't be for another 8 months again, so we'll worry about it then. The next finale should be 02. And I really hope we don't spend 7 hours on a 02 stream.
No, I can't imagine we would. Unless we're arguing about, Ken and Wormmon.
I mean, the best boys. And the only reasons to watch that show.
I will never forgive him for kicking.
He said he was sorry.
I don't care. He did it.
And
He
he
did it.
and he made amends.
Too bad. I hold a grudge.
It's a very silly grudge.
No, it's not. You don't call it silly when it's Shuji.
I mean, he got himself eaten. I mean, you know.
Hey, you don't know what would have happened if it kept going.
I mean,
Stingmon just picking up and mushing him into a ball and eating him.
no, because the anime doesn't work that
Stingmon
way.
doesn't have a mouth, does he?
Not that we know of. I mean, you don't know that like the little mouth guard thing on the Common Rider helmet doesn't come off and it just like opens up into like
What
a
would you do
mandible.
if he-
It just opens up into a mandible or something.
Imagine if he took it off and he just had a perfectly human head under there. Wouldn't that be bizarre? Stingmon has actually a human under there.
Actually, be kind of funny. It would actually be kind of funny. So. Okay.
Right. I'm sure everyone in Discord knows we're live. And I put out a Blue Sky post.
So. I'm just trying to see where. Oh, we have art.
Ooh,
Isn't that fun?
that is fun. Joe looks very classic.
Yeah.
Look at those thighs, my god. Ah,
It's very cute,
but did she
but
is she
Arisa.
throwing it or balancing it?
That's a very good question. I was more thinking about. I was more concerned about Arisa's head. But yeah, it is kind of like she's balancing it on her boobs, and she's like, "Ah, look what I can do!"
But it's already falling. 'Cause
Yeah.
clearly the corner of it is off her boob.
Right. I think it's meant to be a magical like throw it and but
Pretending it's floating in the photo.
yeah.
It's cute.
And we have this one.
Nice.
Yeah, I love. These are all very good.
Although some of the names are like
Yeah, the names do get lost in the white text.
I'm seeing like Avio, a town,
Yeah,
Shoto Closey.
yeah. I do wish like it was like a black font. Like I get what they were going for, but
What are the words in the middle?
overclock, execute, progress, vortex, fragment, and decode,
Ah. Yeah, that could do without the words.
or the words just being a different color. So this odd one of Ami and Ami Iba and Lilithmon.
Okay.
Sure.
I like how the watermark thing that says please do not repost looks like a picture on the wall. Like they're leaning on like an office building wall or something.
Yeah.
That's really clever. Ah.
Yeah.
Cute.
I thought you might appreciate the loaf of bread.
How do we edit the hands out of that and steal it?
Don't steal.
But I want him standing on the desk doing that
I'm sure we can get a commission.
from them in that exact pose with no hands.
I don't know, but I'm sure we can get a commission just like it. Some nice sake art.
Hmm.
So these, those two are from the same person.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah. This Ruki and Renamon one I think is really cool because obviously like she's doing a card slash, but
Yeah.
the add-on is just like digitizing onto her arm.
Yeah. I like that they gave Renamon the itty bitty waist and no big round thing in your face.
Yeah.
They just drew Renamon like a Renamon instead of a. Yeah.
Yeah. There is another alt of this. I just didn't think it was worth posting where the card is a blue card and there's no add-on here. It's just. And there's this cool one.
Ooh. That's fun.
Woman looks so happy.
Yeah. Ta-da!
I love the perspective on this one though. Be a good poster.
I do wish her mouth was a bit darker. It's hard to see it until you zoom in. Oh, that's cool.
Right? Like,
That's really cool.
are you sick of Wargame yet? I think like this is a good way of doing that. Like, and there's so many like good references like among it, and yeah, it's
Looks like Mirai is giving Ree just a little head pat.
yeah. Also, the Jimmy Ken mask in the middle is
that's
just,
really good.
Yeah, it's good. So just a day out.
Hey.
Because of course Bakemon would be her pack mule.
Why don't they just get a little red wagon and the shoo can just pull the wagon?
So instead of Sonic generations, we have Sayo generations. So the version of Sayo from Cyber Sleuth, and then the version of her from Digimon World Dawn and Dusk. Mostly Dusk.
She's still the same age though, right?
Unclear.
I'm surprised that didn't bring Desmond in.
And then we have this other one of Ami and Apocalypse.
No.
This I don't know how to feel about this one.
Yeah,
Did she bring in pizza?
I guess so.
Because
she is the pizza.
Certainly a snack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to feel about this one.
Very strange.
Then we have just Jellymon being a brat, because Jellymon's great. Yuki posted this one.
Oh, that's really pretty.
Yeah, Thak was like, ooh, Triple X Holic vibes.
That's a nice poster.
We have Dunkleomon.
Dunkleomon?
Yeah, it's another fish. It's fan art. It's a fake mon.
Oh, okay. I was like, Leomon?
No. Sprite work of Sharkmon, yeah. Majiramon.
I was just talking about him, wasn't I?
You were.
Oh, look. Oh.
I thought you'd like that one.
Oh, cute bunny.
Yeah, Ataro did well posting this one. Ataro did very well.
I should go react to that. It's so cute.
Then we have a Kamemon.
Oh, he looks sleepy.
Someone made a Musimon Impmon fusion thing. Which I don't hate it.
It fits with the Loudmon line.
Yeah. And then we're back to Maid Mirai.
Yeah.
Ataro also posted something in the spicy thread that I think we can share.
We can?
Yeah.
Aww.
He's hating it, but not really.
Yeah.
So June 26th is the release date of the Digimon Digital Monster VPET, LCD game based on the idea of a fighting Tamagotchi. Let's celebrate with a performance of the Digimon marking their 5th, 10th, 15th, 20th, and 25th anniversaries.
Wow. There's Desmond. Desmond saw Booba. Missed Saki.
Yeah, we got a preview of the Skull Greymon Godzilla toy.
The stream will play on my phone. Oh, there it goes. Oh, wow.
So I'm expecting this to look pretty gnarly.
Is that the one that's really ugly from the front? No.
They all are.
Yeah, but wasn't there one in particular that was like, oh, so ugly that it was cute?
That might have been the Metal Greymon one. We've got a new poll. Favorite armor evolution from the Digimental of Knowledge.
The bugs.
Yeah. I kind of like the Mothmon one just because of the Gatling gun tail.
Tail?
Stinger. whatever you want to call it. I guess stinger.
It's
'cause
at the
bug.
front.
No, it's not. Like, it's clearly curving around. That would be like his tail,
Mm.
his stinger.
Who is the middle bottom?
Oh, hold on. So we have Honeybeemon,
Mm.
Flybeemon, Digmon, Mothmon, Butterflymon,
Butterfly
and
man. Okay.
Searchmon.
Hmm. I'm not sure who I like the best. I mean, Honeybeemon is the cutest.
Right.
Like, look at that little face. Digmon looks upset at existing.
I mean, Digmon's always looked like that, so that's fair.
Just annoyed. Probably he can't pick anything up.
Mm.
I'm not sure who I'd vote for. Butterflymon is interesting.
Yeah, because he looks like that. Not Metabee Digimon.
Yeah, he does look like a little metabee, like a insect metabee.
What's it? God, what was its name? Something Kawagamon.
Oh,
I'm gonna vote for Mothmon anyway, because Gatling gun. But cool. The name will come back to me.
this with content.
I share it to social media.
Ah, the drill of annoyance. He's even voiced by Metabee in the dub.
Butterflymon?
Or Digmon?
Digimon and Metabee don't share a voice actor, do they?
I don't know.
That
Desmond who?
doesn't feel right.
Who was voiced by Metabee? You want to Google?
Joseph Motiki.
It sounded the same at least.
Joseph Motiki did Metabee. And he hasn't really been in a whole lot. He's been in he's been in stuff more recently. Lila in the Loop, Zoki of Planet Ruby, not shows I'm familiar with. Transformers Bots, not something I'm familiar with.
Botbots.
Botbots.
Oh, that looks very
It's very Steven
Universe.
Yeah, I mean it's 2022. Every cartoon looked like that.
That's true. Hey, Corvidae.
Hotel Transylvania, the series,
The series?
total drama, and then kind of like just one-off stuff, seemingly in the early 2000s. So,
could have been acting as
well,
well.
he could have, yeah.
But no, they're not the same.
No, they're not the same.
Say hello to Corvidae.
Oh, I was getting there. Hello, Corvidae. Good to see you.
Let's scroll back up and give Desmond a look at
Nope.
Saki. No?
Desmond knows where the art thread is. So the Twitter account for Digimon Elysian opened up English and Japanese.
Okay.
So the likelihood is we're getting some news on it today, tomorrow, with the Digimon, the Digimon Times, they're calling it. With that broadcast.
Okay.
So, and that's the Twitter icon.
Ah.
So.
What the?
Yeah, so. Sharkmon and Skullseedramon got added to the reference book.
Okay.
So, Sharkmon, an enormous shark Digimon that digivolved as a result of an aquatic Digimon's voracious appetite for consuming prey. Having absorbed battleship data, more than half of its body is mechanized. So he is just underwater Cargo Dramon. The fiendish shark Sharkmon first uses its anchor to catch Digimon that live in the net ocean or pass close by, and then it consumes them. For all-out bombardment, its attack, Sharkmon deploys and fires cannons. It also launches Plutodumon.
Plutodumon. Like plutonium, but Plutodumon?
Yeah. Torpedoes that bite onto their target before self-destructing.
Oof.
Lastly, during Fang charge, it hooks an enemy on its anchor, then retracts the anchor while rushing forward to attack.
So kind of harpoons you?
Yeah. Skull Seadramon. The undead form of Seadramon. Even without any body tissue, it swims on through the net ocean, acting on instinct alone, as it searches for Digimon to feed on.
I never understand how the skull Digimon, like they're all angry and hungry, and you have no organs. Where does food go?
Bastard Skellies. Now reduced to its bones, Skull Seadramon has reduced water resistance, enabling it to move at high speeds as it pursues its prey. Upon catching an enemy, Skull Seadramon coils its long body around them, slowly choking their life away with its death wrap technique. For its lightning javelin move, it shoots a stinging electric shock from the blade atop its head. A lot of Seadramon have this move. The more Skull Seadramon charges this attack, the higher its power becomes.
Okay.
So
Actually, show me. He doesn't have a dagger chin.
no, he doesn't have a dagger chin.
He has spikes, but no dagger chin. They should have given him the dagger chin.
His fin is a knife, though.
It is. I'm sad. He needs a dagger chin. Still cool, though.
Yeah,
Terrified of his 3 rows of teeth.
He also does look like he has a little cockpit thing.
Yeah.
Like Submarimon.
But yeah, if Skull Seadramon bites you, as in, like, eats you whole, you're just coming out the back of his neck and swimming away.
Unless the teeth got there and you're,
That's what I mean, though. But if he goes hum and you're just like if a Waymon opened its mouth and everything went into it.
Yeah.
If it did that, you can just swim out the back of it.
So Plutodumon, the torpedoes launched by Sharkmon, is derived from Plutodus, a combination of the Greek words Plutos and Odus, meaning wealth and tooth, respectively, from Isistius Plutodus, the large-toothed cookie-cutter shark.
Ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
I know, right?
Those teeth look plastic and fake.
They do.
He looks like a hand puppet.
They look like those.
He looks like a sock puppet with fake teeth on it.
The teeth look like those ones you get at Halloween.
The thermoplastic ones?
Yeah, that's just
the cheaper ones.
For that, for vampire teeth, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Patamon and Tailmon are getting new figures.
Pretty.
They look adorable.
Ah. They do a sit. Is Tailmon smiling or does Tailmon not have a mouth? Tailmon does have a mouth.
Tailmon does have a mouth. It's just not filled in.
There's no shadowing under it or
no,
anything.
So it is very hard to see.
Looks happy though.
Yeah. Then on the gaming side, PlayStation released a new trailer showcasing Cross Art and Jogress.
Okay.
So we can boot that up.
The desktop audio's off.
Good to see you, Brady. Thank you for joining.
Desmond said, "Show me."
I'm Appmon as a friend now. Cookie cutter sharks are nasty, though. They leave huge holes in fish. Oh, with those teeth.
Why'd you look at me like that?
You're a cookie cutter shark on my wallet.
Oh. And a random Appmon model kit amongst the Gunpla at the art and hobby store I went to yesterday. Was it the amplified version? No. Did it still come home with me? Yes.
Good. I still need to build my Metal Greymon model kit.
You do?
We'll
I
have
thought that Xenoblade one to do.
Oh, the Siren? God, yeah, and I still need to get the Xenoblade X model kit that they're reissuing for the Skell, but God, we've so much, coming out in October as it is, I can't justify it for October.
No.
Between the Giant Miku...
Yeah, Giant Miku was
Majima...
probably a bad decision. The universe is like, what have you got there?
Yeah, between like the giant Miku, the Majima, and the unicorn overlord statue, it's like, oh, I can't justify another one on top of it.
We're sitting here like, why can't we go to conventions? Oh, giant Miku, that's why.
I mean, to be fair, it's not like the conventions over here are even anime themed anymore.
No, the
Like-
anime themed ones are.
And the traders from the UK can't come over anymore because of Brexit
Yeah.
and all the customs fees that they have to pay for just daring to carry their merchandise with them.
Yeah.
So, the
Yeah.
conventions here aren't really worth going to anymore unless there's a guest you want to meet.
Even then, that's getting worse.
Yeah, that's why we're traveling elsewhere for guests. But anyway, la.
Where is you?
Oh.
You muted the tab.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Yep. I know what I did. I did the same thing I always do. Ah. Harness the power of your Digimon and your Digivice to support your Digimon in battle. Cross arts and more are unlocked through the Agent skill tree as you level up. Their personalities affect their stats and Digivolution path. Oh, nice.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. That is certainly an advertisement for the game. So Jesus
The
Christ,
skill tree?
the agent skill, like wow. Bonds of loyalty, bonds of valor, philanthropy, amicability, bonds of wisdom.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that.
I mean, I'll be sitting here playing it with you, but you have to do all the work.
You're just here for moral support at this point.
Mm-hmm.
That is a blog post.
Digimon enhancement. She has enhancement for sure.
Let's see. Yeah, so it's just kind of what we were talking about before. Extra hard content was prepared for Time Stranger after finishing the game, including a super hard mode. Some subquest battles are so hard that you can't beat them with basic training, and you'll question if winning is possible.
Ooh.
Oh,
Nice.
So,
Hooray
for New Game Plus,
Yeah.
because you can restart New Game Plus with all your data in the super hard mode.
Well, that's good at least.
And then Sharkmon actually did get his own video in the end. So, take a look at him here. The commander of the Ocean Titans. Sharkmon.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. No, I like that. I like that a lot.
You know underwater fave?
A very goofy looking Vamdemon.
Looks like that string is coming from his neck.
Oh god! You're saying Vamdemon's quite hung, huh? So Aquilamon spotted, Golemon spotted, Stingmon spotted.
Hey.
And
Did we look at that?
it was considered making certain rides required to move in certain places, but since that would have require Digimon like field moves in the DS games, this was discarded, so riding became purely fan service. Oh great, so they didn't turn them into HM Pokemon.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
The old Pokemon games where you basically have to have like a what we refer to as a HM slave. Just that monster that takes up the spot on your team so you can use Surf and Strength and all of that. So
I did enjoy that one game where it was just randomly Bidoof. Was it Bidoof?
yeah.
And you didn't have to own them or have them in your party. They were just there after you learn the move.
They were just there, yeah.
Yeah.
Ilias, this is the stage. This stage is Digital World Iliad, right? Is it not the digital world where Yggdrasil and the Royal Knights are located, but a world managed by the host computer Homerus? That's right. In the previous work, Cyberthrus.
Cybertruth.
I love
Last time
this.
it was like Cyber Slut or something, wasn't it?
I love this Google Translate. I really do. The worldview was centered on the royal knights, but in this work, the 12 gods of Olympus are the center. Since Iliad is the setting, there's no group called the Royal Knights, and I would like you to think that they will not be significantly involved in the story.
No, Omegamon? Oh, Brady said fuck ads. Yeah, sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
Nothing we can do.
Nothing we can do there.
Memberships don't even get rid of them, which is really stupid.
Yeah, memberships should get rid of ads on YouTube, but alas.
Digimon Cyber Pulse.
Since it was introduced to travel back in time 8 years ago, let's look at that a bit. Exactly 8 years ago was the release year of Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory. Is it related? That's a coincidence. You can enjoy Time Stranger as an independent story. In the previous work, Nakano was the center of the story, but the real world of this work will be Shinjuku and Akihabara. Shinjuku has been reproduced quite widely. Okay.
That's a stating of Ilias.
Right.
I assume it's a speaking of.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, here. Yeah. Will Time Stranger have Digimon from new Digimon anime? According to producer Hara, the representative from new anime are Agumon Bond of Courage and Gabumon Bond of Friendship, which are from Last Evolution Kizuna.
That's not new.
That's not no. So not getting Ghost Game Digimon in this. We're not getting Beat Break Digimon. I'd say maybe we will for the DLC Beat Break.
Yeah.
But like this, no, this is new.
I hate the face on the Agumon.
Yeah.
Not that Agumon. This.
The other Agumon, the muscly one. Yeah.
I hate the human face with the dinosaur mask.
Yeah. I get that. I mean, it's just it's War Greymon-ish. Or fucking all of Takuya's evolutions. You know. But
Corvidae said they're getting a really buggy ad that keeps popping up and they have to keep closing and restarting the stream.
Weird.
That sucks.
Yeah, sorry.
You should be able to like block it. You know when it like is up and you can pick never show me this ad again.
Oh yeah.
There should be a way to do that.
Yeah, so that's kind of just really ever since last time. Why did Time Stranger take so long to finish? According to Hara, the lore and world building, stuff like Iliad and the Olympus 12 had almost no established settings, so they had to be made from the ground up while being consistent, which caused delays. So
someone in particular was holding it back until it was perfect.
Yeah.
We've seen that.
So, of course, he won't mention stuff like the part of the budget being used to complete Survive's second build. That's the thing that happened. But if you were very open with naming, technically speaking, Survive was all about making the lore of Digimon clear, so technically it could be included in that development.
Oh, poor Dick cries in no Proximamon again.
I know, right? So, card game stuff. I think this is where we finished off.
Did we not go through the Mother Eater?
Oh, we did.
The
20. Yeah, we did. Sorry.
Yeah.
Right. So since then, they've shown off the new Necromon card from the Debugger set, along with a close-up of the Violet card. Then we got a look at Eater Eve.
Yeah, which I could not figure out for the life of me.
Yeah, so, I mean, Ali will be delighted that the card has been censored to some degree, because I remember that being I didn't think it would be. Because just looking at all the Digimon that are just, fan service galore, I really thought we'd just get our idea where you wouldn't see below the waist. But they've almost GLaDOSed her
I almost feel worse about this one, to be honest.
Really?
As it looks like she's bent over with her head and like she's in the stocks and she's like ass up towards this thing.
But I think it's more.
I can't see her ass, but that's what it
No,
looks
but
like.
it looks more. For me, I get the feeling more that like the bottom half is merged in, so she's actually coming out of Eater Eve from the waist up. So you're not actually going to get unless there's an alt art.
Yeah, we're
that
not gonna know.
we're not really going to know. But it does look like they've
I
just
don't like it though.
I get that. It does look like they've just turned her into GLaDOS.
Mm.
For this. Also, not really helpful that I did not see, like, a lot of people said it that, like, they could not see Yuko in here at first.
Yeah.
So you have to start.
Oh, you had to explain where she was.
Yeah, so you
Yeah.
have to start at this blue and white thing, and then this thing coming out from here is her arm, her shoulder connecting to this black lump, which you would be forgiven for thinking is like the spine or a stalk of the Digimon, but no, that is her hair.
Mm.
And then you can just see a tiny tuft of fur under the P there.
Mm.
So she is in it,
Yeah.
but
She's
also
face down in it, whatever it is.
yeah,
Yeah.
But also, what seems to be missing is from this bit that like Yuko, that we know like she's ball gagged to.
Mm.
The Eater Eve has like a blade there that it uses for attacks, and that blade is nowhere to be seen. So this redesign went, the blade doesn't really make sense here. So I guess it's just shooting energy. I don't know. Like I get why they changed it. I'm just surprised that they did. Now an alt art could be like, oh no, this is just a different angle. Maybe the artist was like, I'm not drawing that one because you know, 15-year-old bare legs, might be kind of skeevy.
Who's the artist?
Ito Hiro.
Okay. Brady, you do know what the Star Wars holiday special is. It's kind of an abomination.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit of an abomination.
She's just upside down because it's performing an attack. That point the pole she's on is down. No. Which one of those words is meant to be blade?
She's just upside down because it's performing an attack. The pole equals blade. The point, I don't know. Okay, that point, the blade she on down. Okay. Oh, points the blade downward. Oh, okay.
Okay.
It just doesn't look like it's in the image at all. But I am happy for someone to show me where it is. Like, just draw around the outline of where the blade should be. The Eater Atom art is a lot more straightforward. It's just taken from that cutscene where Arata transforms and walks through the butterfly wings. It's not anything too crazy. It's kind of like that Lord Nightmon art where it's just taken from that cutscene where the dimensional wall falls apart and all the Royal Knights pour through.
Yeah.
This is just the same thing. It's just taken from the cutscene.
Desmond said the first time okay with censoring poor Yuko.
So we got new Rena art.
She has underboob.
She does have underboob.
Surprised that's not censored slightly.
We also got a new Arrow Vidramon.
He looks like a superhero.
And a new All Force Vidramon. Fighting Barbamon. Now, we have seen this art before.
Yeah?
This art is going to be on sleeves, if you remember. So...
I do not. Oh, was it...
I have to travel way back up here a tick.
It's not going to load now.
I know, right? Just because I want it to, it won't. So I remember, like, when we got all this information about all the different things that were coming out.
Oh, it's one of those? No, it's not.
Oh, wait, no, that's a different one.
Yeah, that's someone else completely.
Yeah, that's that is Daemon he's fighting there. I'm pretty sure it's also sleeve art, though. I'm very positive we've seen it before.
You sure you didn't just see someone else's?
I'm like 95% sure we've seen that artwork before.
No, Yuki said you have seen it before.
Yeah.
Okay. Weird.
Well, coming off the heels of the protagonist pack from before, we're getting a new Kauth Gamamon,
Okay.
who just looks very done with life.
Yeah. Very mostly though.
And we got a Wizen who's just
Ah.
happy. And then so I just started blasting.
Yeah.
The Medusamon card from the Debugger set, along with the Owen card.
Mm.
And then finally, Fakemon.
Hey.
Which,
That annoying bastard.
yeah. We also got Entermon finally as well, so I am delighted to see these two. So now we have the whole lot. We have Astra, Musimon, Mediamon, Entermon, and
He kind of
Aramusmon.
He kind of looks like he'd fit in with the bee, any of the Beemon.
I see where you're getting that. Yeah, I see where you're getting
the yellow
that.
and the black.
Yeah. So I'm delighted.
Mm.
New Vagimon.
Ew. He looks slimy.
And
Ew.
Vanemon.
Ew. That's so gross.
Yeah, it is.
Why is it muscly? I hate it.
Yeah, it actually is gross. Like genuinely, like ugh.
Let's not get that card.
Oh. Cool. Even using memory divide, which is why it's hard to see Yuko in that image. Oh god, those noises are gonna get us Is this the Japanese audio? Oh, it's all Japanese audio.
I
Oh, okay.
So it's like the blade is on top of. She is the blade.
Yeah. See, that's what I was like, because I was like, where the hell is this blade? Because it just looks like, from the artwork, that the skull that she's plugged into, like, you just, the blade isn't on top of that skull, but...
It's in there somewhere.
It's in there somewhere, sure. Fair enough.
Izzy was mind controlled from that. This is the one you were looking for? You are fast. How do you do that?
Yuki knew when to go back to. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was like the all the information that we got back in March when they first announced Cyber Eden. That's what it was. Maybe it wasn't sleeves, but I knew we'd seen that art before.
Yeah.
So the sleeves I probably mixed up with the Daemon one for sure, but I knew we'd seen that art before. So in Sinister Order, we'll see this PA-mon. And I really honestly, like Booster 23, I'm like, I think this is gonna get turned into a Sistermon CL.
I hope not.
And then this version of the card is going to skyrocket in price on the secondhand market.
No, they need to stop that.
Just put all 3 Sistermon in the pack.
Yeah.
Nobody will care, I promise.
We will all love it. That's the kind of caring we will do.
Yeah.
Oh, more art from internet.
No. You did it yourself. Good. Delighted. Oh. Now, so I think that's everything. I think we're caught up on everything.
We need to go back to chat.
I'm finally getting my Monster Hunter V-Pets tomorrow.
Yeah.
So that I'm excited for that.
Finally.
Like, the delays were one thing, right? Like, I've said it before, I feel bad for Zen and TCG getting screwed over by Bandai just limiting their stock twice now. But you know what doesn't help? I get an email from Zen and TCG to be like, your item has shipped. Here's your tracking number. And I don't get an update on that for like another week on top of that to say it's now in the sorting office.
Yeah.
So it has shipped in so much as that it's sitting in Zenon's warehouse waiting to be picked up by Singapore Post,
Yeah.
and then it gets sorted and distributed and and I'm just like,
Mm.
I could do without the week in between.
Mm.
Don't give me my tracking number until it leaves the fucking country.
Yeah.
How about that? How about that?
Scroll up and see if we missed
The
it.
TCG server posted it in new, so I just searched all fours, looked at the date, and then searched for it in our server.
You work for the FBI.
Fun fact about the holiday special: Chewbacca's dad watched Prawn in the living room in the middle of an afternoon on a holiday. That's they were crazier times. You could get away with a lot wackier stuff back then. They were crazier times. So we're caught up.
You're too slow. AJ from Monday. There was something back there from Corviday, I wonder.
That sucks. On the North American side, and everyone's still bracing for whatever tariffs turn into for imports, and that's on top of normal out-of-country franchise availability issues.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wonder if that is the 02 group of Digimon we saw in the town earlier, somehow digivolved. Maybe the town changes as the story goes on.
Yeah, there was a previous screenshot with like a couple of 02 Digimon, so maybe. That could be fun, like if... Because they did say there was something in there about how the town was kind of derived from like Digimon World, where you would build up the town as you met new friends. So maybe there is an element of that where like the inhabitants of the town will change or evolve as the plot goes on. That could be really fun. That's just another shot with the child level. Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind.
You watched The Walking Dead? I did. Long time ago. I got really bored with it from the start, basically.
It is kind of a show where nothing happens until Negan shows up.
Yeah, Negan was great. But after that one season where he showed up, I stopped watching. And that was like season 7 or 8 or something, so I made it that far.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed Glenn up until then.
Yeah, Glenn was a fun character until
then.
Like, yeah, until then.
That was fucking brutal.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it though. Not in a sick kind of way, but in a something is finally happening way.
Yeah.
From the very beginning, I hated, what's his name?
Rick?
Rick. Hated Rick.
Mm.
The first episode, I turned to my friend and I was like, does this guy die? And he went, no, he's the main character. Oh, crap. So, yeah, but I watched it for a long time because I love zombie stuff. I love zombie stuff, but I just couldn't. There wasn't enough zombies in the zombie stuff. I fell asleep catching up with the prison season, and I missed nothing. I fell asleep for like 3 episodes, and someone got the flu, and had to be killed, basically, because they were infecting everyone else or something.
Right.
But I didn't even miss any of that. Like, there was just nothing happening for like 3 episodes because I fell asleep. Oh, he just irks me. Ali, you just missed the intro. We're just going through Discord, so you didn't actually miss the comic.
No.
Or the novel.
We're actually queuing that up now. So this is Digimon Liberator Debug 13, Freedom Part 1.
Yeah, I don't know why I hate Rick. There's just something about his personality. Just that good guy cop thing. I just hate it. Digimon is 20.
I kind of gave up. Like, I gave up. I think I gave up on TV kind of in general around the time that aired. Because it was that, Game of Thrones, and something else. And people just would not shut up.
It was either those or the Marvel shows.
Yeah. And people just wouldn't stop. And I'm just like, I haven't... I never had to sit down and watch any of it because people talked about it so much. I picked it all up through osmosis.
You didn't watch WandaVision either, so you didn't.
No.
But you knew everything about it.
But I knew
We were discussing the episodes and you'd not even watched it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
No, with WandaVision, I kind of cheated in a little bit because I was watching other people react to the episodes.
Mm.
So I was watching, like, 3 different YouTubers react to the episodes, and they would have clips on the reviews.
Mm.
So I was piecing the episode together through,
Yeah.
this video had that clip, and this video had that clip,
Mhm.
and this video had that clip. But I never bothered to sit down and watch it because I was also getting kind of marveled out at that stage.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it should have all just ended at Endgame.
Yeah, and then take a break.
Take a break and then
Focus
either-
on your TV shows and just,
Yeah,
go away for a while.
can't miss you if you don't go away.
Mm.
And
I really like
that
Rick
is
and
where
Morty.
superhero fatigue has come from.
Yeah, just Desmond said Rick and Morty is next level. I haven't seen any of the newer Rick and Morty. I enjoyed the first couple of seasons, then it just got too samey. And I got bored with it. And then
And
Then
then
I
Szechuan sauce happened.
that was fucking hilarious. I'm sorry.
What?
I mean, I know people died, but
people died.
People died, but just that whole scenario was just so fucking bizarre.
People in McDonald's ripping the chairs out of the floor over some fucking
People
dipping
got
sauce.
stabbed and shot over Szechuan sauce.
Yeah,
It
people
wasn't even
died.
that good.
People died, Meg.
Oh, and the new voice. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I haven't gotten there at all. I hear it's getting better again, though.
Sure, your man Royland has a game out where he voices 90% of the characters, and I'm just like, I have no interest
No.
because one of them is just a talking gun that doesn't shut up. I've seen clips and I'm like, this is not for me. You pass me the coaster.
There you go. One earthworm gym for you.
Yay! In the soil he did crawl.
Oh, I did like the governor, actually, yeah. I did like the governor. That he's hot with an eye patch. It's funny, because when he's at Doctor Who, as the Doctor that time.
Oh, yeah, Dr. Moon? No.
No,
The next one.
the
one-
one, like, he
Here's
has
my
like a-
screwdriver. It's Sonic. Why is it Sonic? It makes a noise. That one?
yeah.
Yeah.
They're two completely different characters. He looks like two different types of good looking. Like in that one, he's like real wholesome and floofy and kind of
Yeah.
and he's kind of gives kind of a Colin Baker vibe.
Fair. Yeah, yeah.
And then when he's the governor, woof. But yeah, we should probably get back to the Digimon.
Yeah.
The Digimons. So you're reading the novel today.
Yeah, I'll do the novel today.
Okay.
Because it's very Winr based, and you get to do the comic because it's very Yao based.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I had a bit of a sneezing fit. Oof. So, but let's get into Liberator now. So this is Debug Part 13, Debug 13, Freedom Part 1.
Zoom in a little. There you go. Yeah.
I always do. Mother liked to bring me along to gatherings with her friends. You're a good boy, Kyoji. Honestly, my child's such a handful. Upon hearing such a compliment, Mother laughed happily. Mother didn't laugh often, swallowing my urge to avoid such gatherings and play games instead. I bowed profusely and said, "Thank you." Toward the end, Mother and her friends' conversation would turn to the topic of complaining about their husbands and families. Mother didn't seem to doubt that I was also fed up with my father when I heard that. All I could do was stay quiet and avoid being brought up in conversation. When Mother asked if I agreed, I nodded vaguely. I felt badly, like I'd betrayed my father. On his rare day off, Father would always take me out, just the two of us. Where would you like to go? Anywhere is fine with me, Father would ask me. I didn't want him to find out about the arcade I frequented, so I just mumbled something and we usually ended up at the local mall. Father bought me all kinds of things. He seemed desperate to buy me things, which made me feel sorry for him. Is something troubling you? There must be things you can't discuss with your mother. Father often asked me. He spoke as if he believed there were secrets only men could share. Each time he said I could tell him anything, I'd shut up. There are things you can only talk about with one parent or the other.
Mm.
Nothing is ever universal.
Yeah, and obviously that depends on
always universal, I should say.
Depends on your own gender as well. With like the things you can talk about with each parent.
Yeah.
That too.
Sometimes you just gravitate toward one more than the other. You know?
Like we were saying about the... Oh no, that was on the other stream, the sleepwalking. Like, I would always gravitate towards my dad because he was the one who was always there and my mother was working.
Yeah.
So he'd be the one I talked to.
I wanted to include Mother. The three of us. If I told him, might my wish have come true? Winr awakens as a soft breeze caresses his cheek. The electronic sky visible from the window was dyed orange, and he remembered he was inside a game called Cross Connectia. Just a dream, huh?
You can fall asleep in these games?
Apparently. He sat up and slapped his cheeks to shake off the sleepiness. He'd only intended to have a brief rest, but he'd ended up losing consciousness. It was a high mountain area located in a straight line southeast from the grassland area where they'd first spawned. With a cold, strong wind blowing, it wouldn't have been a suitable place to nap. But Winr was currently inside a small, primitive stone house, which made him feel comfortable. Winnie, you're awake? Queen Beemon. Then, a female Digimon dressed like a bee, Queen Beemon, entered through the cloth hanging at the entrance of the house. It was Winr's partner, Funbeemon's mega form. I'm sorry, the way that's phrased, a female Digimon dressed like a bee, I'm just imagining the bee costumes from Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah. Like, that's a weird way to phrase it, like... She's not a bee, but she's dressed like one.
Yeah.
But she also commands all the bees. Like,
Are you all right? Are you sure nothing's wrong? I'm okay. Winr smirked, a bit embarrassed that even in a humanoid form, Funbeemon was as meddlesome as ever.
that's what they could have said, humanoid bee lady or something,
Yeah.
you know? Just...
More importantly, were you able to talk to the Digimon in the village? Yes, they understand our situation. After escaping from a group of Digimon led by Mistymon, calling themselves Guardians, Winr and Funbeemon arrived at the Digimon village. The only Digimon present were youngsters, and they were frightened by the unfamiliar side of humans. So Funbeemon took on the role of explaining the situation. And during that time, Winr rested at a house on the outskirts of the village. Betsumon's cousin, Beatsumon. The negotiations seemed to have gone well, and Winr breathed a sigh of relief. However, Queen Beemon's expression showed something completely different from its usual calm demeanor. The expression of a child whose mischief had come to light.
What did you do?
Right. But there's a slight problem. Problem? Winr tilted his head inquisitively. Excuse me, may I have a word? At the sound of that voice, Floramon, a youthful, vegetation-type Digimon, suddenly appeared. Thank you so much, Queen Beemon. I mean, Lady Queen. The benefactor of our village. Benefactor. What did you do? On Floramon's heels, vegetation-type Digimon such as Palmon or Raurumon. No, I'm calling it Allraumon because it's a corruption of Alron.
Mm. Who is that?
It's the shiny Palmon.
Ah.
The other colored one.
Purple Palmon.
Purple Palmon, yeah, basically. Palmon, Alraumon, and Tanimon suddenly appeared and rushed into the house. Amazing! Lady Queen is amazing! Excuse me, Lady Queen. There's something we'd like to ask you. Today we'll have a festival to celebrate Lady Queen's arrival, so please relax. Stunned, Winr glanced at the face of his partner next to him. Queen Beemon noticed this and looked away, genuinely embarrassed. Hey, Sleek, good to see you.
Hey, Sleek. Mistymon is such an asshole.
Digimon Liberator, side story. Debug 13, Freedom, Part 1. So, during the 20 or 30 minutes that I was asleep, as Winr turned his attention to the Digimon rushing into the house, they raised their hands as if they'd been waiting for this moment. Lady Queen repaired my broken house, said Floramon. Lady Queen whipped up some medicine that cured Tanimon, who'd been sick for a long time, said Palmon. Amazing! Lady Queen is amazing, said Tanimon.
Isn't she amazing? Oh, nobody's gonna get that for a reference, are they?
Hearing what the Digimon were saying, Winr turned towards Queen Beemon. With the powers of Forge Beemon, who specializes in construction, and Queen Beemon, who has great scientific abilities, it would be easy to provide the help the Digimon had asked for. And so, the dignity of the megaform gone, Queen Beemon now huddled in embarrassment next to Winr, hugging its knees.
Oh, she has anxiety.
She's just curled up, like, oh no.
Stop perceiving me.
Yeah. I need art. Like, oh my god, this doesn't have artwork, and that would have been the perfect scene to do artwork for. Just Queen Beemon curled up, like, not quite fetal position, but...
Yeah. When you have, like, really bad anxiety and you had to go to, like, a meeting or something, and then you come home and you're just like, oh no, I need to decompress.
Yeah. That would have been the perfect scene to do artwork for.
Mm.
Queen Beemon. There was no choice. I couldn't just leave these youngsters alone in their time of need. Well, I was welcome thanks to you. Seeing his partner's kindness, even in this new setting, Winr couldn't help but grin as he turned towards Floramon and the others. Is it really okay? Including me? Of course you're welcome. We've heard a lot about Winnie from Lady Queen. Lady Queen spoke of Sir Winr the whole time. Lady Queen said you're a clever, cool strategist. Winr turned towards Queen Beemon once more, but before he knew it, it had already devolved into Fun Beemon, who was covering its face with all its legs stretched out as far as possible so no one could see it was blushing bright red. Sir Winr may be a card holder, but he's a good guy. Card holder. Winr raised an eyebrow at Palmon's words. He remembered that during the Mistymon attack, the Magic Knight had called them by the same name. At that moment, Mistymon's gaze was fixed on Winr and the others' waists. Does the card holder refer to someone in possession of this? He lifted the D-storage, and the Digimon took a step back in fear. Floramon said to Winr, who hastily lowered his hands, Yes, that's right. For a little while now, beings in possession of those have wandered the land. It's so scary. They summon Digimon from their cards and fight according to their own arbitrary rules. Once a young one is caught, they can't escape. Funbemon patted the heads of the Digimon, whose eyes were downcast. Are those beings like Winnie? No, they look humanoid, but spikier. They also glow red. So it's the NPCs.
Mm.
Upon hearing this, Winr and his partner exchanged looks. If they weren't Digimon, the description of the red glowing humanoids matched the characteristics of the rampaging NPCs they'd fought in Lacuna. Perhaps they're forcing Cross Connectia's Digimon into card battles, rendering them powerless? But even tinkering with their own D-storage, that doesn't seem possible. They're probably forcing it through a loophole in the system. It must be the work of the Unchained. The Unchained?
The Unchained. Hmm.
That's a possibility. You want to tell everyone? I haven't been able to connect for a while, Winr said as he activated the D-storage communications. Since escaping from Mistymon and the others, the screen that normally showed the person on the other end was just showing static. Did everyone manage to escape? And then there's Yuki's situation, too. They are okay. Everyone should be fine. Take it easy. Hey, stop hugging me. Navimon hurriedly hugged Winr, who was looking at the ground. Floramon and the others who'd been watching looked down at each other, then looked at Winr and the others. Excuse me, Lady Queen and Winnie. There's a lot going on, but surely you'll feel better after filling your bellies. Please stay in our village tonight. For dinner, a vegetation Digimon served Winr a soup that was a bit bland compared to what he normally eats.
Was it? Are the plants feeding him other plants?
I was honestly kind of hoping for it to be meat,
Mm.
because, you know, that's always the, like, Palmon runs the meat farm.
Mm.
Funbimon looked at its partner anxiously, but Winr still ate the meal with great gusto. Then, at the request of Floramon and the others, Winr joined them at the campfire and told them of his adventures in the outside world. He spoke at length of the heroic deeds of his comrades and was rather reserved about himself, so Funbimon had to intervene every now and then to highlight Winr's gallantries. Late that night, in the room they'd been assigned in the vacant house, Funbimon spoke to Winr, who was lying on the bed. Now that I think about it, Winnie, you were speaking openly, even though it was your first time meeting those kids. It's nothing out of the ordinary. Well, that may be true, Funbimon said with a smile. Usually shy around new people. Perhaps the reason he'd been able to speak openly was because this was a new world where nobody knew them.
You can be a weirdo and you'll never see these people again.
Yeah. Still, they're amazing, Floramon and the others. Oh, still, they're amazing, Floramon and the others. What do you mean? Though they're still in the in-training form, they're living on their own. Plus, it looks like a lot of fun. That's true. Oh, wait, no, maybe I did have it right the first time. Because it started off with him lamenting his living situation.
Mm-hmm.
So for the Digimon to be able to live on their own, that might be more appealing to him. That's why I wish that these novels did a better job at indicating. Still, they're amazing. Floramon and the others. What do you mean? Though they're still in the in-training form. They're living on their own. Plus, it looks like a lot of fun. That's true. Navimon and the Lacuna Digimon could digivolve however they like, with the help of their tamers. Unlike Floramon and the others, the weak Digimon survive by supporting each other. I just asked Floramon how it can keep smiling despite all these challenges. And did it answer? Yeah, it laughed in a funny way. I wonder why. Maybe it's thanks to our freedom. Sure, each day is tough. Oh, no, this is Floramon. This is the response. I wonder why. Maybe it's thanks to our freedom. Sure, each day is tough, but nobody's telling us what to do. Freedom, huh? Funbimon gave a cheerful laugh, but Winr's face remained serious as he gazed at the ceiling. No. So she's recalling what Floramon says. Then Winr saying, freedom, huh? So then Funbimon gives a cheerful laugh, but Winr's face remained serious as he gazed at the ceiling.
He's lamenting that he's not free.
Yeah. Hey, Funbimon, do you think Cool Boy really can't return from this world to reality? That's the story. If it were me, I wouldn't mind things staying like this forever. Funbimon's eyes suddenly widened as they looked at Winr. Winnie, what do you mean? It's okay. I'll carry out my duties. No, I mean about staying here forever. Don't you think so? I mean, we're free here, and... As he said this, Winr reached his hand into the moonlight streaming in through the window. Even at night, I can spend time with you, Funbimon. Oh! Funbimon couldn't help but stutter at those words. Funbimon knows he's real, and bound by a complicated family situation. Digimon Liberator, Lacuna, and Funbimon had always been his refuge. Of course, staying with him forever would be ideal, Funbimon thinks. But Winr said those kind words with such a sad face, so Funbimon didn't feel happy at all. Funbimon wondered if Impmon would have said not to use itself as an excuse or to run away from reality. However, Funbimon knew all too well that Winr was only able to speak those words because they were there together, and that those were his true feelings. All Funbimon could do was embrace the night the two of them shared. Aww.
Poor kid.
Yeah.
School is boring. Running away from predators is fun.
I mean,
Appmon said rumbling is coming.
Wing Girl.
Lady Queen established a hierarchy.
Right! Arrive, fix a house, take over the town.
I mean, at his age as well, with a shitty mother like that, I'd want to stay there too. Hanging out with all the other Digimon kids.
Yeah.
We just do that now?
Go to the beginning! To the summer memory. No, that's not for another 26 episodes. No summer memory for us.
Oh.
Yet.
Mhm.
I like this chapter. I do agree with Ali. It's a really fun way to explore Winr. This is really what I think we thought was missing from the first kind of debug chapters, where it was like, okay, a battle happened, but we don't really know much about these characters as people. And it's now starting to address those concerns, which I think is really fun.
A lot of stuff feels kind of not backwards, but out of place. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like we should know more. We should have known more about his family situation by now.
Yeah, and that is the problem with the novels only coming out every 4 months compared to the comic. But now that they're being released more frequently, they have more room, I guess, to let these characters grow and make us actually care about them.
They have to stop using the novel as a comic, some of the comic side stories.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, no,
Like, I
get that.
enjoyed that one with Terramon and Muchamon,
Right.
but that had nothing to do with the novel.
No, it was just a nice slice of life. This is what the Digimon do while the humans are away. And that was nice. But
it took up a whole chapter that could have been novel.
yeah, but if Liberator was an anime, I think we would have gotten a lot of that fleshed out much earlier. If Liberator itself was an anime, during the original Winr introductions, maybe you could do something like that, or if he's featured more. if he's featured more, he could be lamenting his station in life and kind of building up to kind of what we get here, where he's like, these Digimon in Cross Connectia are scared out of their wits, but they're free. They're supporting each other. They're family. The thing he never had. And Funbimon's crushing on Winr is really extremely cute here, but also
So bad for him.
it kind of feels. I do worry for her as well, because she's like, oh my god, he said the thing, but he looks so sad. Does he actually mean the thing? Yeah, he said it. I want to live with Winr forever, but so sad. I do worry about, like,
It's not out of wanting to be with his friend forever. It's to escape his family.
yeah. She wants the wiener. She wants the psycho. Oh, actually,
She won't get any of it because he's 10.
well, yeah, we do have to keep
Or
that
sorry,
in mind.
11.
Same thing.
What are you, 5? He looks about 5.
So is this the first, just on the Winr psycho thing for a second? Is this the first time we've actually heard Winr's real name be spoken out loud?
I think so, because the others just call him Winr or Psycho. Because
Well, psycho, yeah. Psycho is the Japanese name for
yeah,
it.
that's what I mean, but they don't.
But his Japanese nickname makes a lot more sense when you realize his name is Kyoji, because it's Psycho.
Yeah.
It's a pun.
Where's
Winr.
Winr in that?
Yeah, where do you get Winr from Kyoji other than, oh, he's very good at card games and he wins all the time? Like,
Stupid. He's 11, yeah.
you know. But also, I'm sorry, I have to make a Gundam reference here.
Oh?
They rebuilt the Floramon village with the help of Kyoji. I'm sorry, I couldn't help. I'm sorry.
He said better not to dox yourself in your job.
Yeah, that's fair.
So weird that he's allowed to be employed. But
Well, I reckon he doesn't have. I reckon he doesn't have to. I reckon he doesn't have to pay tax.
oh no. Like I can't imagine he's employed. Like they can't give him a salary.
No, it's
What did they pay him in?
trading cards. Do this work for us, and you can have all the cards you want. Like that. That is your salary. That's not chat.
Jasmine gets it.
Yeah.
Funbimon-
Glad someone got it.
Funbimon and Jellymon would talk for days. Jellymon would try get Funbimon or Queen Beemon into all kinds of shenanigans.
Can we, like,
But he'd hype her up too.
Queen Beemon, Thetismon, Winr, and Kyoshiro would be a double date. That would be a double date. It would be Thetismon and Queen Beemon, then alongside obviously their tamers. That'd be a very interesting double date to be a Flymon on the wall for.
I feel like Queen Beemon would do something, or Jellymon would convince her to do something like fix something for someone so she could get something out of it.
Yeah.
But then hype her up. Like she's manipulating her to do it
Yeah.
to get something her own way because that's the way she is.
Oh yeah.
But also she'd hype her up because she has no confidence.
But the best mental image of this whole story is Queen Beemon just curled up going, oh no.
Stop looking at me. I helped you, now go away.
And all that has done, and it's why this is what I wanted from Debug in the early days. all it has done is endear me to that character just even more. She's no longer just, hot bee waifu.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, there's an actual personality in here, and she has anxiety. Oh, the poor thing. Just give her all the head pats,
Yeah, like she still has the awkward fun Beemon shyness, even though she's a like big beautiful waifu.
And then the Floramon and like the Palmon and such just like kind of fawning over her as well. Lady Queen, Lady Queen.
Which is hilarious if they're all plants and she's a bee.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come back here so I can pick your brains.
Do you think Queen Beemon would be allowed to pollinate the Lilymon?
But she
Or take its nectar?
female.
I mean, queen bees don't do anything.
No.
So but plants, please pollinate us.
We volunteer.
Oh yeah, I just need that Hunger Games meme just being like a Lilymon or Lilamon just being like, I volunteer as a tribute. It's very fun, and I'm looking forward to reading chapter 14 now on Sunday, or Debug 14, I should say, to kind of get the continuation of this.
Yeah.
What do we think of that the NPCs have been in this Cross Connectia thing the whole time, just kind of going nuts?
I guess they've been taking Digimon out of here and making them into Machinamon, right? Did we learn that?
Or
where did all the Machinamon come from? They were all forced to be Machinamon.
Yeah, Unchained was taking them from the garden. And the garden was the only place that the Digimon could survive without being carded.
Yeah.
So it's almost like the NPCs were on a Digimon hunt to bring them out of Cross Connectia into Liberator, where they would be stored in the garden and then converted into Machinamon later. So it's all according to Unchained's Keikaku.
What does that mean?
Oh, Keikaku means plan. NPC, random civilian, become my deck.
It's really funny when you think about it. Like, I think we were talking about it when they first turned up. Not the NPCs. When everyone first got to Cross Connectia and they were warned, like there's no card mechanics in this game.
Yeah.
Like, so you're gonna have to learn how to battle a bit differently.
Yeah.
So the first Digimon that encountered an NPC that was trying to battle with cards, were they just like, what? What the fuck are you doing?
Like the duel field just went up, and it's like like when a duel happens inside the Seal of Orichalcos, and you're just in a barrier, and the Digimon has nowhere to go.
Yeah.
I'm
supposed to know what? He said that a lot. What?
Meg was joking, doesn't?
Oh, about Keikaku?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meg, we were doing a bit.
I know she says it a lot.
Yeah.
That's why I was waiting for her to say it. And she didn't, so.
Every time. Anyway. So,
shall we move on? Because it's already 2:10.
wow, when? How?
How did that happen?
It's been an hour and a half. What the hell? So, yeah.
How long did we talk about The Walking Dead?
Not that long. Alright, well, look, okay. We'll swap over to comic then. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Right, because I certainly am. Appmon in the comic. Appmon in the comic.
Woohoo!
Appmon in the comic. Haters can suck it. Haters can suck it. Appmon in the comic. Appmon in the comic. I told you I'd be obnoxious about this. Appmon in the comic. Go fuck yourself, Twitter. Appmon in the comic. Appmon in the comic.
And the card game.
And the card game. Yeah.
You predicted it for so long.
I did. And I was told to drink bleach. So... Right.
But we weren't there for that.
So
So
we weren't there for that. So... Right, let me, we're getting 15.2 should release in like an hour, a little under. So that will already be there we'll already have it ready to go for Sunday.
Okay. Got that out of your system now? No.
No, God, no. I warned you all, I'm going to be painfully obnoxious about this. Pain-fucking-fully. Look at it! Look! Harrison, Navimon, Globemon. They said it would never happen. I never lost faith. Never. I knew it was coming. Once Raydramon got called Lydramon, I was like, that's future-proofing for the Appmon. And everyone thought I was crazy.
Watch them fuck that up now.
And
Call
then-
them by another name.
No, I'm waiting for Appmon, Raydramon now to be called Lydramon by mistake or something. Totally just to screw me over. It's why Hackmon was Hookmon, and because it's all future proofing, so we don't end up with another this Digimon is not treated as Greymon thing. But everyone thought I was nuts. Or reading too deep, or huffing the copium, or whatever. And then Haru got printed as future potential, and it's like, yeah, but he's not really in the card game. I'm like, it's all building to it!
Mm-hmm.
And now look, he's in the comic. And I really hope that the people who said they're not either not going to play the game anymore, not going to read the comic, or not going to buy the packs anymore because there's Appmon in the game, I wish you all a very fuck you.
Yep.
I wish you all a very fuck you.
We need some kind of Appmon wins t-shirt with you just woo.
Well, we are going to be showing off our new models properly
Yes.
very soon, and I am very intended on getting new art with Navimon to coincide with the art that I have currently with Wormmon.
I have to get an art with a Lotmon and an art with an Appmon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Musimon for you, is it? Or
Oh, I don't know.
okay.
I don't know. I have a lot of favorites.
Yeah, because Appmon are peak.
Mm.
Right.
Cameramon, because I'm so vain.
Oh, do you know what? Cameramon would be good for you. I could see that. Yeah, I could see that. Anyway, but here we are, Digimon Liberator 15 Part 1, and this glorious motherfucker is just amazing. I can't believe it, like, Navimon's on the cover, not even Gatchmon.
Yeah,
it's
Navimon.
It's my guy. It's my guy again. Like, it's all, like, Wormmon was basically the villain of the first arc, and now Navimon's on the cover of this.
They wrote this for you.
They wrote this for me, and I cannot thank them enough. Hopefully we see Appmon in the... Lobemon got such a beautiful kick. Oh, you stop that. Hopefully we see Appmon in the new anime. I would love it if they turned up in Beat Break. I don't think they will. Like, to be realistic about it, I don't think they will. If you were going to revive Appmon in any element of it, a video game or the card game was the best way to do it. I don't think they'll turn up in Time Stranger either, but I think they have a better chance of being DLC for Time Stranger than I do thinking that they'll show up in Beat Break at all. Like, even Ghost Game had Publimon, which was based on an Appmon.
Yeah.
You know, like there have been nods to it since, but if you were going to revive them or, make them a bit more, give them spotlight, the card game or a video game was the best way to do it.
But even if they were, I don't know, if whoever was in Beat Break is in a Digimon city, or someone walks past and there's like an Appmon on their shoulder, or there's just Appmon running around in the background somewhere with the other Digimon. That would be great. That's all I need.
Yeah, just acknowledge me. I'm short king to short stack queen. Um. So. Alright. Right. So we ready?
Yeah. You want to keep this over here so you can keep an eye on chat?
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on chat here. Sounds good.
Oh, wait. Forgot to do something.
What did you forget?
Stupid YouTube.
Uh-oh. What's going on? What did you do? What did you do? Yay! Thank you for re-upping your membership, Meg.
Yeah.
Continue to enjoy your emotes.
I shall.
Awesome.
We need more members so we can get more emotes.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. Help us out. Look at all this reading I do for you.
Right, well then.
Now then. That's not Yell's voice. Now then. This is the place. Oh.
That pinged a bit late, but that's fine.
That still her?
No, that's Sangomon. I think.
Did you give Sangomon a voice?
I definitely didn't make it sound like a chain smoker.
Is it a girl?
Yeah.
I never knew there was a deserted island in the Lapis Marine. But even with...
Oh, I thought it might have just given... Presume it's all Yao, I guess, because no speech bubble, points
Yeah, it's
that.
not pointing, yeah.
So...
This is the place. I never knew there was a deserted island in the Lapis Marine. But even with collision detection, there's just background objects. Oh, jeez. Seems that Sensei chose a really wild place. But we got here thanks to Shellmon. Thanks, Sangomon.
No problem. No problem. I don't remember what voice we gave Sangomon, so... No
Sorry,
problem.
it's spelled with two E's. Yeah, I see it. There's a treasure box object. Ching. That must be the item box we've been looking for. While analyzing the data I received from Sensei...
Just...
He's a little Princess Leia.
Yeah, I was just thinking, my brain was like, I'm trying to rework how to do the, we need you, Obi-Wan Kenobi bit.
Yeah.
We need you, Obi-Yao Kenobi. You're our only hope.
Yaobio. I was surprised when a sudden message from him popped up. It's an item box that has no specs to it.
Oh, that might be...
Was that him?
Cool boy. It's an item box that has no specs to it. That's a really good image.
Cute. Love her Crocs.
Mm-hmm.
She's standing on the USB. He entrusted me with the program and security lock with it.
Oh, no, okay, it was her. She's just thinking. Yeah, well.
I'm sure of it now. She's so cute.
I love this. Hold on, I need to zoom out a bit so we can kind of just take in that image. That's really fun. I like this. It's like he's her stand.
Yeah. I know they're not back to back. She's not that tiny, but it's a really good picture. Sensei had totally figured out this situation ahead of time. He is really impossible to read. Ooh. Why didn't he share it with anyone if he suspected Unchained? Even if he said he didn't want to share it.
Aw.
No. Considering his background, I guess it makes sense.
Hey! Yo!
Hi. Protection.
This chest uses protection. I can't open this treasure box.
Oh! Well, of course. From the moment Omekamon started analyzing it. Oh. I don't think that came through the
No.
mic, but
A good attempt, though. I like the attempt at immersion. But because they're holograms, it'd probably be a bit more.
Yeah.
But I appreciate the attempt. I appreciate that because I wouldn't have thought to do that. So I appreciate that.
I knew opening this box would take a ridiculous amount of calculations and code rewriting. Even so, beep, beep. Is this really over? Is this something I need for the battle ahead? Beep.
Also, what was with the weird font?
Yeah. Oh, is something watching her? Or is it what we need to bring Sensei back? Now that Unchained has started the invasion. Too much of a load to solve this as fast as I need to.
You can do it, Yao!
Boing!
Whatever's inside, one thing is certain. He gave you this because he believed in you.
It's me.
Just nom.
We're all just glomping onto her.
Aw.
Aww.
Tail wag, that's cute.
I didn't realize it had a
I
tail.
was about to say, I don't think I ever realized that Sangmon has like a dinosaur tail. I don't think I ever realized that.
That's really cute.
Maybe he thinks you can open this box really fast, Yao.
You're right.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
Her little cat lip.
Yeah, I love that.
It's adorable.
I'll finish this in a snap. Okay, Roman Reigns.
What? Does that say whap?
Whap? Yeah, it does.
Wet. Oh,
That's the only word I could think of as well.
AP, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, it was whap.
Yeah, whap, huh? Certainly for cool boy. Yao's whap is certainly for cool boy.
When did it bounce?
Yao! Are you okay?
I'm fine. It's kind of funny because when it hit the ground, it went, yeah! like
like-
it's going, ouch! Get back to the D storage now, Sangomon. Seems like we have some unwanted visitors. Bird.
That might be the NPC
The
saying that.
NPC is so happy.
It still upsets me that it's a Mr. Navit from Cybersleuth. Still upsets me.
Is that talking then? Or did she say it?
Seems like we have. Oh, that might be her. Yeah, that could be her speech bubble.
Like, because she's seeing them?
Yeah.
Hmm.
The sound effects is just whoosh. No,
Zoop. Zoop. Okay. To come this far after us, Unchained is really fired up.
Digimon card game. Digimon Liberator. Episode 15. Unknown Breaker.
What is this, Cross Wars? The intro 10 minutes in?
Right, really does feel like that, huh?
I was really surprised. Ooh. That's a cool image.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like it's going to stand on her. I never thought it'd come and try to physically break the treasure box. Still, I'm glad that the battle request was sent from here.
Battle start. What a cool image. Like,
Yeah. NPCs can't refuse a battle request that's been made. At least, I could stop it from destroying that box. It seems one crisis is averted. Well, I can't say that yet. Casually typing in the background.
Yeah. She is wearing a vital bracelet.
She is.
Cool.
Nice. It's sad, but now I've got more problems. Clonk.
What a sound effect. Clonk.
Whether or not I win, when this battle's over.
I love that.
It's
like,
so sassy.
I know. It's like I'm just hearing the oh ho, 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 from it every time.
That NPC will come again. That NPC will come again to break the treasure box. I'm sure of it. Thud. Clonk. In other words, I need to finish analyzing this complicated lock. That's a lot of Cyclops.
That's a lot of or what are they, Insomnium files?
Oh yeah. It's literally the bit from Somnium File.
Yeah.
Well, the enemy stays quiet during battle. And if I lose, my character data might get erased. So I can't take this battle lightly.
Clonk.
And what's more... What the heck?
Hey.
What the heck are these Digimon?
Clonk. Thud.
Am I saying that?
Yeah.
Navimon. Globemon. Clonk. These are just sound effects for Navimon? Clonk.
I guess it's meant to be like a robotic, like steel hitting the ground.
But he's in grass.
Yeah, wouldn't have been the sound effect I chose.
Clonk.
Maybe once or twice, but not for everyone.
Clonk is a sound effect that I'd imagine Pyramid Head makes.
Yeah.
No, look at him though.
Uh,
He's hanky.
I will fulfill Sleek's request. I'm owed a super chat or a membership for this. Level 3! Navimon! Level 5! Globemon!
I've never seen or heard of a trait called Appmon.
Don't worry, Yao, neither has half the fan base.
Unknown enemies and unknown cards. Wow, go back.
That's
so cool.
He's doing the Omegamon thing.
I need to complete a ridiculously complex analysis task and win the battle? This is going to be interesting.
She's having a panic. She's just having a panic.
I haven't felt this way in so long. Finally get to use the skills I had when I was the hated genius hacker on the mainland. At this point, I have 4 security cards and the NPC has 5.
Player turn. Q Yao.
Yow.
Yao.
Yow.
Meow.
Ah, upside down Navimon. Each of us has 1 Digimon in the battle area. I have a Tamer card in play. It's so cute. Both have Digimon prepared in the breeding area.
I'm Sangomon's like, what the hell is this thing?
In that case, it's time to seize control of the board. Marine Bullmon, Digivolve! Ryugamon!
Boom.
With its when Digivolving effect, I play Shellmon, and using Shellmon's effect...
Swash.
Swash. I'll play Sangomon underneath it as a Digivolution card. At the end of the turn.
Oh, that's
Oh,
so
wow.
marketing. Wow. Shellmon's never looked so cool. Bounce.
I'll return the Shellmon to the bottom of the deck with Ryugumon's effect. Using Decode, I play out Sangomon. And send Navimon to the bottom of the deck. Bye-bye!
Play your turn. Smiley Navigator.
Smiley Navigator.
Beep.
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 A sliding puzzle appeared while the code analysis is going on? Okay. There's 20 minutes to do a puzzle.
I guess.
The opponent's turn, and I should be keeping a close eye on their moves. Whapping.
It's flap. The what?
Whapping to the whap.
Beep. Draw phase.
Beep, beep. This is the only time I'm allowed to continue the analysis. I have to get the order right first since this key puzzle is scrambled. Dang it! The sensei doesn't think that the passcode lock to this is some kind of puzzle, does he?
Flip. Oh.
I can't enjoy a puzzle in a time like this.
I love this. This is great.
Oh, it's so good.
Move.
A new Digimon came from the breeding area.
Oh, I like that.
Mm.
That's good perspective. The de-storage doesn't look flat. That's pretty good.
Of course the NPC's bringing that one out. Yep. What the heck is Globemon? It's really cool, though. If I wasn't in this mess... we could be friends and play around. Oh no! I have to check its abilities or else.
3. Cost. Link. Oh, what's that sound effect?
What? A shimmer.
Shimmer. 1M.
Yep. Shimer.
Shimer. Oh, here comes Karasmon.
Oh.
What?
Win?
Win? Whack! Link!
There you go.
Karasmon! Oh, the whole Smiley Navigator should have just been Grandpa Denimon.
Yeah. Talisman? This isn't the Talisman I know. Did I mishear it?
Okay, so I gotta talk about something here before we move on.
Okay.
In the Japanese version of this,
Mm-hmm.
those two names use the same kanji.
Ah.
So the joke is funnier,
Mm.
but Karasmon,
Yeah.
it works. But they used the same kanji in the Japanese version, so
Mm.
the joke was kind of funnier. Kinda.
What
Same.
is... I've never seen... Have we ever seen a Talisman before?
No.
No. It's this thing, though?
Yeah.
It's kind of sassy looking.
Uh-huh.
Looks like it used to be a Gazimon. The rabbit. This isn't the Talisman I know. Did I mishear it? And the card is stuck in sideways?
Yao has bad hearing, which will probably be never mentioned again. I don't think it's mishearing as opposed to this thing has a name that's similar to the other thing. I honestly... I think that's setting us up for later on, because certain Digimon will have like Hookmon and Hackmon, right? Because in Japan, again, there's a kanji issue where they're, I think it's preparation in advance to go like, some of these are going to sound similar to others, but it's not them.
Yeah. Also, what the heck is Link?
The main character of The Legend of Zelda. Navimon! Effect!
Your turn once per turn. When this Digimon gets linked, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with as much or less DP as this Digimon.
Whoosh! Ryugamon! Delete!
Do it all in his voice.
Really?
Yeah. No, not that. Just there.
Ryugamon! Delete!
Why did that happen? I know the DP of Globemon is 10,000. There's no way Ryugamon could be affected. No. I see. It's the link.
EP plus 4,000.
I thought it would just have an added effect like a Digivolution card.
Oh, Charismon looking sinister.
But instead, it also raised the DP. The inherited effect raises the DP as well, but this was a blind spot. Arthur meme.
Arthur meme? Yeah, just Arthur meme.
So Appmon and that link are its gimmicks. I can't fight this like I normally do. But I can use that too.
Play. Insert. Stop whapping and insert into the whap.
The whap.
The whap.
Whap.
Whap. Whoppa.
What a cursed looking hand she has.
Yeah. I get what they were trying to do. It's like you were saying before, that other perspective shot that didn't quite work. Attack the plan!
Yeah?
Yeah.
Check 2 security cards. Oh no.
Oh no, Yao's dead.
You did, yeah. So relentless.
Breakthrough! Another Sangomon and Shellmon. Yao King Lion! 2 security cards are remaining!
Beep. Beep.
86.29%.
Beep. The analysis is over 80% done. I thought I got through the hard part. After this freaking hard puzzle, it's just super simple calculations.
Super simple.
Super simple.
Isn't that aren't those the equations from the meme?
Probably. I mean, tight security is nice and all, but aren't you just plain evil? Haven't even broken a single shield, and I'm already in deep trouble. Ugh. Wish I could redirect all my brain power into analyzing these cards. If I get through this safely and see you again, I'll be sure to complain. Sensei!
I think it's I'll be sure to complain.
Sensei.
Yeah. Boom.
You're attacking again? The Digimon here is already suspended. But... Huh? Wait. Wait just a second. What are you trying to do?
Hey!
Fusion?
Glow.
That's cool. Actually, it kind of looks like they're giving her the middle finger.
It kind of does. Yeah.
Is this different than the regular and DNA Digivolution?
Come on. Charismon. Yeah. Diamond. Say.
Ooh.
All right. All joking aside, pretty bitchin'.
Mm.
Pretty bitchin' that like Gaiamon is here.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in love. This is amazing.
This is great.
Whoop.
You better get ready for me, Sensei. What do I do now? Oh. Hello.
Okay, then. I guess it's time to head there. I wonder if I can ask directions. Hey! Why is it hiding her face? We know who this is.
Yeah.
Oh, she looks
cool.
so good, and well, she
Oh.
still looks like a bit of a
Yeah.
a bit of a rabbit of sorts.
Mm-hmm.
Kaguyamon.
Okay.
Hey, Kaguyamon. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Okay, my throat is dead.
That's okay. We're done now.
Until Sunday.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah,
Do you still have some drink left?
I do. Oh, okay.
Yao's dead.
Oh yeah, Yao is super dead. Oh.
You gonna thwomp her?
Yeah. Right in the whap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some choice
Some choice sound effects.
sound effects, yeah.
Desmond says R.I.P. Yao and AJ's voice.
Mm-hmm.
Mirai got infected with the same disease as Yuki of her eyes never being revealed.
Although the minute we brought that up about Suzune, that she always has her eyes closed, she opened them.
Oh yeah, like
So
literally the next panel. It was
Yeah.
like, wait, what?
we were like, we've never seen her eyes before. Oh look, there they are.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like literally the next panel. Very fun.
Mm.
I do enjoy the tension. I did.
Ah.
I'll give it a second. It's back. It will disconnect again and then reconnect, and then we can continue.
Oh, looking at. Back. Let's see. Yeah.
Which is still weird because it gives like it gave full bars there, so I don't know why it always disconnects a second time.
Hmm.
But we should be okay now. there, so I don't know why. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're good.
We're good. Good. Holy moly. Oh, my poor throat. But sorry, as I was saying before the brief disconnect, I'm really enjoying the tension of the battle and Yao having to multitask. Where that
Yeah, Ali said that as well.
yeah, like she's trying to unlock this treasure chest, but also isn't like able to pay full attention to the Appmon and their effects.
Like, she's so excited about the Appmon because there's something new, and her science brain is going, want to learn, but have to analyze.
Yeah. The little panel where, like, with the chibi Gaiamon,
Yeah,
with the chibi
it's like,
Globron.
I wish we could be friends and just play. The stream couldn't take your Appmon voice.
No.
Denimon broke the stream.
Do you remember the social art that we showed off the other day? Where Yao is chasing the Gatchmon.
Yeah,
It's in
yeah.
reference to that, where she just wants to play with the Appmon and be their friend. Yeah, Denimon.
Someone needs to do art of her, you know, when someone is like lying down and all the puppies just run in and it's so her in the middle of a load of Appmon.
While the opponent is basically an alien. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Like, they've gone about introducing the Appmon in a really cool way. And I wonder if all of Unchained's like NPCs will all be Appmon users. Like, will the next one be like Musimon? Like, will they line up towards the set that they're coming out around them? Like, is the next one going to be a Musimon user? Then we get a Hackmon user or a Rebootmon user or a
it would be
Dokemon
cool
user.
if we had Musimon versus like Yuki's Impmon line.
Right.
Like that
music
picture.
versus,
Yeah. That would
like,
be so cool.
That's what I was thinking as well.
That'd be a great anime episode.
Yeah, so you could have like the Musimon line go up through Musimon, Mediamon, Entermon, and then Oranosmon, while Impmon is going through Loudmon and up to Heavy Metal Dramon. It'd be really cool.
DJ versus Rock Band.
Yeah. I don't wanna rock DJ. We'll see if episode 16 will be an Oranosmon or Mugen Draymon opponent for Arisa. I really hope, like, Yuki's in Cross Connectia, so it can't be for her.
Yeah, it would have been
So
cool.
music and fairy tales, I guess, kind of works, because princesses in fairy tales are always singing to the woodland animals, or I guess there's something you could do there thematically, but I do wonder if it is going to be like the chapters will line up around whatever's coming out, or I guess having Appmon in the TCG and letting them be fodder for the Liberator cast would please both sides. Likely Lunamon, because the moon connection and with her sister both purple. Actually a pretty good idea as well. That would actually be a really fun idea as well. So there's a lot of ways they could go with this, and I'm really excited to see it. And I think both stories are actually a lot more engaging than they have been for the first arc. Like, the Machinamon stuff was kind of intriguing, but it really feels like they just kind of they let you forget about Machinamon and then went, oh hey, remember this thing? Now it's everything.
Yeah. The NPC, right?
Yeah. Smiling whatever.
Navigator.
The Smiley Navigator.
Are they
Norman Smiley Navigator.
Are they like possessed by the Machinamon evolutions? They're not using them.
No.
No, they're right. Okay.
So then if you lose to the NPC, the Machinamon will jump and take over your character data.
Yeah, but they're not using the Machinamon in the battle.
No.
Right.
Not that we've seen so far. I mean,
Yeah, because you just used all the other
but
Appmon.
but Machinamon,
It kind
it's
of
very interesting. We won't actually see a Machinamon card until the final fight with Unchained. We actually won't see him, possibly Xeno. but we like maybe there's a Vemmon Machinamon thing, but I
Mm.
feel like it'll be Unchained, so we won't actually get Machinamon cards for a while.
Mm.
Gives them plenty of time to work out if they are going to be an Appmon Digimon like fusion thing and how the mechanics of that line would work out in battle.
Mm.
But yeah, I'm more committed to my theory that Machinamon is half Appmon.
Mm.
Just
Yeah.
because everything.
It'll be the bridge between them all.
Uh-huh. And again, that's what I was saying earlier. If you were going to revitalize that element of the franchise, this was the best way to do it.
Mm.
You know, video game would be nice, but this gives them this reintroduces them properly.
Mm.
Gives them time to shine, gets people to, take in what their effects can do, all of that stuff. My only problem, and this is more a problem for the card game itself.
Mm.
Gatchmon's card. Remind me, what type of app is Gatchmon?
Search.
Do you know what he doesn't do?
Search.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't. Gatchmon is not the Dex searcher monster.
Mm.
Like, what? That's his whole gimmick. How did you mess that up?
He's Google.
I'm like, wait, what?
Mm.
Someone pointed that out to me, and I was just like, no, but oh. And that just annoyed me ever since.
Mm.
Wonder how Unchained got access to Appmon. Like, did they do a Minerva and just created the Appmon species, or did they travel to another dimension and just discover their existence, which raises eyebrows? I am curious how they will, like, what way they'll take that.
Mm.
Unchained just pulling a Minerva or a Leviathan is probably the way they'll go, but I look forward to it.
Digimon already existed, right?
Sorry, go ahead.
Digimon already existed, right?
Thanks to Cross Connectia, yeah.
Thanks to Cross Connectia. But did they exist before that? We don't know, do we?
We don't know. Because we
know they're in that game.
Yeah, but
we don't know if
I think back in chapter 1 of the comic, it was like Digimon is a V-Pet and a TV show and a blah 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 and a this and that. It's kind of like they took the Tamers element of it, where Digimon is like a franchise.
So I wonder if they already existed before that and got into the game somehow, and that's where Cross Connectia started. But maybe Digimon and Appmon just existed already. But because this company is so focused on like video games and stuff, it's not mobile. Maybe they never got to the Appmon.
Could be, yeah.
But because Unchained can go between phones and networks and stuff, maybe that's how they discovered it.
Yeah. Or they could do it as something where it's just like we already saw Imperial Dramon, like having or Sam the Clown really having the ability to rewrite cards. So it could just be Unchained went, I'm just gonna make myself a whole broken, like in other card game anime where the villain just has stuff that just would not work in real life.
Yeah.
Leviathan might act as a Mega Zoo deck for the God Grade. Oh, I hope so.
A what?
Like a Mega level Zoo.
Oh.
Because all the gods are level 6. So I kind of hope that's how the Leviathan deck plays, where it's just like somehow like Mother Eater, but it can just summon God Grades. That'd be super fun. What about you? I feel like I've just been talking and rambling here.
No, Appmon is totally your thing, so you are free to ramble.
But no, I was gonna say, like, from like the 2 things that we've read tonight, like, what have you liked, or what stood out, or what do you want to see more of?
Well, I like getting backstory for like Winr, and sorry, I'm just distracted because you keep standing up on your toes.
Yeah.
I read that so wrong. I read that so wrong.
I see how you read that.
Yeah. I mixed the letters mixed up as I was looking at it, and yeah.
Yeah, that was not ours. That was not ours. No. No.
Oh,
Now,
dear.
don't make an arse of yourself on the internet.
Who would be Arsmon?
Aranosmon.
No, but who's the Botmon?
Oh, like there'd be some sort of like Appmon equivalent of a Scummon or something, and yeah. I mean, we technically have what's it? Is it?
Although who has a really good butt? Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, it's the Arsmon.
Sukasimon. Yeah, I was gonna say Sukasimon, but I didn't want to mix it up with Saximon.
Mm-hmm.
The Tengu almost looking at Mon.
Mm.
Like he doesn't have the Tengu nose, but like the between the fan and the dress and everything, like he's adjacent. He looks adjacent.
It is boiling.
It is. I don't know why this room holds so much heat.
Carpet.
Probably it's the carpet. Maybe we just rip it up and put in like wood.
He's very sexy. No, I did like finding out more about the backstory of Winr.
Right.
And giving Queen Beemon a good personality.
Right.
A different personality. She's not just, I'm a sexy waifu. I have all the confidence and I do all the things.
Yeah, she didn't turn into like a haughty, like Violet type.
Yeah.
Like she's still fun Beemon at heart, but just
taller with boobs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I enjoyed that. Ooh. And well, this one, obviously there was a lot of Yao, and I liked Yao working out all the things and like being smart and trying to nerd out because she's like nerding out over stuff that Cool Boy has done.
Yeah.
And she's like, you put it this way because I'd like it. You knew I'd figure it out and I'd enjoy it. But also, cursing him for doing, making it so difficult and then her having to battle at the same time.
Yeah, I don't think she'd be annoyed at him as much if she wasn't like fighting for her life at the same time.
Yeah.
Sleek says, I do wonder, will the Leviathan and Navimon cards be based on the anime or manga? Both. I mean, Cross Wars got manga cards as well as anime ones, so there's no reason why. No, so far it's just the Tamers, but I mean, Appmon manga exists. They could do. Those would be some really fun. Like having a card like manga Taiki doesn't look too different from anime Taiki, but manga Haru looks like a completely different character next to anime Haru.
Yeah.
So having like those would be really fun to have just from a design perspective. Manga, they'd make the manga form their evolution. Possibly. I don't want to get too much into it because we will be covering the Appmon manga on the channel.
I haven't read it yet.
Soon. But yeah,
it's right here on the table.
It is. It's right. I have both volumes in physical form right here on the table, and my volume 1, I have not removed the Globemon card that's inside it. It's still in its little red packaging here.
Surprised it's still in there. But yeah.
I'm surprised it arrived when it's still in there.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And it all looks really good.
Well, I'd say BT21 Haru line resembles his manga counterpart. I think so. I don't think either of those artworks look like manga Haru. I think they stayed very close to anime Haru with those, but like we'll get there.
We're gonna have to read them.
Yeah.
Are they on this website that we read Liberator? The other website we read Liberator on?
No.
No. Okay.
No. We will have to go through like fanlation,
Okay.
which fanlation does exist. We will have
Fanlation.
we will have to go through that for these, and basically all of them,
Yeah.
because they just don't release Digimon The only Digimon manga they ever released in English were the ones based off the anime.
Of course.
So I have the full set of Adventure 99.
Mm.
02, they tried to cram all of 02 into 2 volumes.
Wow.
I don't have those. I just was never able to get them when I was younger, and now the secondhand market is not kind. Tamers is split over 3 volumes. Same thing. Frontier never got one, but it got a weird spin-off sequel thing in Korea, which, I don't know if we'll ever cover that, because I don't know.
We've looked at it though, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. We'll see how that goes, but we will be covering the manga at some stage. I want to try and have it physically before I go looking for copies on the 7 Seas.
The Appmon game.
Yeah.
Is that out there from fans?
I need to double check that. I don't know if there's a fan translation of the Appmon 3DS game. There probably is. But I think a lot of it is also reliant on being able to scan the app chips. So there's a bit of
how that would work on an emulator.
Yeah, so there's a bit of functionality that's lost unless there's like a cheat code built into the ROM that just hit F5 and you get all the app chips or something, So I don't. That's why when we were playing Bravely Default over emulator a couple of years ago, the whole Narende side quest, I basically had to use a save file editor to tell it I had 30 townspeople, so that I could even do the part of the Narende side quest. So I'm so grateful for the Switch 2 version, where it's just like, oh no, you'll just get the ghosts of other people on the network who are also playing the video game. Go have fun, which is great. So I don't know. I will look into it, but
that's a difficult one to
before
when they rely on the console physically.
Yeah,
it's difficult.
It's really cool in the moment because you're like, oh, it's using the features of the console, but that doesn't always translate well to using mediums outside of the intended one. Also, with how finicky this computer has been lately, I don't know if I want to try emulation for a while until we get more RAM for this thing, or just I get a whole new computer.
I think this computer it just needs another clean out, I think.
We'll see.
Or a factory reset.
Well, I do want to do that, but I want to get a hard drive I can transfer all the important stuff over to, and then wipe it. Anyway.
So we won't be playing the Appmon game.
not for a minute anyway.
Yeah. Is there a game with Kulamon?
Probably like a Wonder Swan game, or
I've seen pictures?
A PlayStation Pocket game or something.
That's what it is. It's like a pocket game.
Yeah,
I think.
I don't know how that would work.
No, I just remembered it existed there.
Yeah,
I've seen him on box art.
Yeah, you punch it out on PlayAsia every now and then. You're like,
that's what it is. That's where I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's more for the PlayStation Pocket, which we looked at that before. But we're getting a bit rambly.
Yeah, just because it's 3:00 in the morning.
That is. Anything else in particular about what we've gone through that you want to see more of now on Sunday? More
Appmon.
Okay.
All the Appmon. Every Appmon. No, not every Appmon.
My poor throat.
Yeah. I put all the honey in your drinks that day.
Oh, please. Yeah. I'm
Just
definitely
bring up the bottle of honey. You can just drink it straight from it.
Just drink straight from the bottle of honey.
Lozenges.
New God grade? I don't know. I think we're a bit early on that one. I'd be shocked. I mean, wait. 15.2 is out already. I don't know if it's up on the site we're using, Global Comics.
Mm.
But if we swap back over here, oh wow,
Ooh, that's pretty.
who is she?
That's
What
so
is that?
pretty. I love it.
Looks like
Oh,
Sangomon's getting a new mega level.
or does, because she was saying she can link as well. It does. What's her name?
Yeah,
Mirai.
Mirai. Oh, maybe.
Is it one of hers linked with Ryugamon?
I don't think she literally meant she can link as well.
Mm.
I think she just meant like she can power up.
Mm.
But wow, that cover is gorgeous though. I'm not
Mm.
gonna obviously we're not gonna read it. We're gonna save it for Sunday so we can do Debug 14.
Mm.
But I want to have a look at that cover in a lot better detail.
Mm. Close that one.
Yeah, I'm just gonna see if they've uploaded it here because it might just load faster on this site.
No, nothing's loading now.
No, it hasn't. It hasn't gone up on Global Comics yet. Because this website upload like
Yeah. Just zoom in on the page. No.
here we go. It's a coming.
One.
Yeah.
One.
This is why I would have preferred through Global Comics, but
Mm. Is it?
Alex says it's just a normal level 7. So it's a Ryugumon evolution.
Mm.
That's fun though. That's still fun though. Oh.
It's loading everything except the
The
Damn.
cover. Jesus, yeah.
damn.
The cover isn't.
Yeah, stop. You're gonna spoil it. Stop.
I'm not.
No more. No more.
Okay, shut up.
No
Right.
spoilers.
You want to see the pretty or not? I have to skim to find the pretty if it's published properly in the. But it's not, so we're gonna have to wait until it goes up on this anyway. Right,
Hey, Brett.
you're a brat. You know what you did.
Told you not to spoil.
What did you do?
No spoiling.
I'm not spoiling.
Spoiling gets you banned. You're spoiling.
So, well, either way, the cover of 15-2 looks very pretty.
Mm.
Here, have some new Skull Sea Dramon art.
Ooh, pretty. But what I was saying was on the page with all the covers, just zoom in on that and
Oh,
make the
here we
image
go.
bigger.
Yuki's already got them.
Ah,
Oh my god, can this franchise just have high quality imagery, please? Just once! I love this. I love.
yeah, she's so pretty.
She's got like a wizard's, like a witch hat, but it's
Mm.
Shellmon's like shell. Oh,
Looks like Jellymon could evolve into her.
she's like a Zora from Zelda.
Yeah. Here it is.
15, Unknown Breaker. Airymon. Not quite Arismon,
She's
but Airymon. She's so cute.
so pretty.
Digivolve while you have Yao Kinglan, Marine Bullmon, cost of 6.
Mm.
Wow. Instead of.
Those are baby Jellymon, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You may play one level. You may play. When Digivolving, you may play one each of level 3, 4, and 5 Digimon cards with Aqua or Sea Animal in any of their traits from this Digimon's Digivolution cards without paying the cost. When Digivolving, when attacking, once per turn, By placing one of your other Digimon as this Digimon's bottom Digivolution card, return one of your opponent's Digimon to the bottom of the deck and this Digimon unsuspends. Holy moly, that's busted. Booster 22, so it's actually going to be in the pack that comes out next month. Cyber Eden is insane for how much is going to be in it. Is she about to die? She looks like she's about to get very decapitated. Also, leg fan service. So, Close can have leg fan service, but Yuko can't, huh? That makes sense. Close is older.
Yeah.
Physically. Maybe not computer-wise, but physically. Oh, that's gonna be fun. We'll just wait for Sunday on that one. But yeah, Arimon, huh? She looks, she's super cute. I love this design. 10 out of 10, no notes.
How much artwork is there already?
Oh, already? Yeah, like all of the artwork exists already. Good and off-brand.
Looks so cute and sweet and.
Column is back next week.
Wow.
I suppose we are in the middle of a battle.
True.
That makes sense. But wow, a column, huh? I haven't seen one of those in forever.
Oh, these colors are that'd be a great poster.
Face kind of reminds me of the beta Jellymon design. Oh, yeah. I love it. She's just a Zora with like shell legs. Oh, she'd go well on a pirate ship because she's got kind of peg-legged.
They're like
the staff.
They're like Centralmon's boots, but with shells instead of diamonds or crystals.
I just wish this art was higher quality. Why is this franchise allergic to having like large artwork? Why? Every time. They just can't. They're just An aquatic Digimon said to be able to cure all ailments and wounds. It has the ability to prophesize calamities or plagues that are to strike the digital world, and has been sighted delivering warnings throughout various areas. Its body resembles that of a mermaid, but it can float and move on land as well. However, it gradually dries up if it stays away from a body of water.
It's Davy Jones.
Yeah. Arimon's hair-like body part is composed of seawater data, which can be freely transformed for offensive or defensive purposes, as well as serve as a bed for young Digimon.
Oh.
A benevolent soul, it shies away from causing unnecessary harm to its enemies, often content to capture and immobilize. It also looks after young aquatic Digimon, such as by conjuring large shells for them to take refuge in, and works to protect the ecosystem. Arimon's special moves are Entangling Algae, in which it extends the ribbon wrapped around its shell staff to immobilize enemies, Tidal Spear, which imbues its staff with seawater and transforms it into a spear to impale its foes, and Cleansing Waters, which summons invigorating seawater to cleanse any wounds or illnesses. Nice.
So pretty. We're not allowed to look.
No.
320 by 320.
320 by 320. Like, Bandai, it is 2025. Like, high quality images are like the way to go.
We're not even asking for much. Like 800.
Yeah.
It doesn't even have
800
to
by 800. That would even that would be better. I do kind of like that the shell, because of the thing here, it looks like a bird.
Oh yeah.
It's like the Helma Rock King from Wind Waker. But this is amazing. I love the seaweed ribbon. The water hair is great. Like she's even got like a tail, scales. This is such a good design.
It is.
Oh, this is incredible.
Did she hang out with Navimon? They're kind of similar colors. They'd make a great poster. Is it Navimon? The Metromon's next one up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Desmond. Also, also no to that first comment.
What was the first comment?
For me too.
I don't think I want to sleep in her hair.
No.
Might work if I was a little baby Jellymon, but
But being a person, no, I don't like waking up like
soaked in seawater.
soaked in seawater. Yeah, my skin dried out from the salt. I think I'll pass on that one, please and thank you. I appreciate the offer though.
Mm-hmm.
Arsa gonna get her soon too. Let's see who's topping Centralmon. Yeah, so I guess everyone's just getting a level 7 this season.
Mm.
So we have Zephigamon Ace, and then whatever everyone's level 7s are gonna be.
Mm.
Looking forward to it. Oh my god, how do you do better than Necromon?
Oh. Oh.
Oh my god. All right. Well, look, I love this design. I'm glad it was spoiled, so to speak,
Mm.
just because that cover is so colorful.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to Sunday when we have just a high quality render of it.
Mm.
Like that should come out by the end of the week.
Yeah.
It'll be on the Twitter accounts, within the next 12 hours at least. So getting this in high quality is going to be amazing. I cannot wait.
Getting some writing done. Got to chapter 7 and a little over 10. Oh, nice. Good
Very
job.
well done, Brady. Good I didn't spoil myself and read this peak of double Yao content. Desmond says, I need this Yao poster in my room.
So pretty.
It's just very bright.
Mm. We can get a version of this without the title and the number on it.
I am worried about something.
Oh?
I will talk to you off screen about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh? Oh, I'm very confused now.
Hold on, guys. I have to kill the mic for a second. Right.
That's instead R.I.P. Mike.
Yeah, well, Mike had to go. He was getting a bit too big for his britches.
Yeah, that would make a great poster. So would that card art.
It would. The card. I can't wait to see the alternate art for this.
Yeah.
Really can't, because if this is the base art,
She's so cute. She has Gil's cat lip going on
yeah,
as well.
like if this is the base art, I cannot wait to see the alt.
Mm.
I still can't get over the fact her shell is a bird's head.
Yeah.
Like it is the Helmarok King.
Mm.
I can't
It's
get
got an
over.
eye and everything. Like.
Yeah, I can't get over that. It's got a little nostril in the beak and everything. It's great. I love it. And the third eye on her forehead.
Mm.
They outdid themselves. They really did outdo themselves with this. Oh, there's Dongomon just chilling in the corner.
I think there's another one there.
Oh, there is, yeah.
And then the little Jellymon baby is sleeping in her hair. Like. Well, not sleeping, but lying in her hair.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Because it's a bed.
Yeah. What a great way to finish this. Right. So what I will do,
Sweet dreams, everyone.
Sweet dreams, everyone.
Jellymon alternate evolution.
Yeah, that could work.
Same color card?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even just in general. Like,
Yeah, but that's what I mean.
we take the card game aspect out of it, and I could see Statusmon, or maybe I could see Amphimon turning into that.
She feels like she'd be between Thetismon and Amphimon.
Yeah.
No, actually, she looks younger. Like, if you just go by, some of them look like children and some of them look like teenagers.
Yeah.
Looks like it would go Jellymon, Tesla, then Airymon, then
Do you remember when
Thetismon.
Yeah, do you remember when we all thought Yao was going to end up with that new Ranamon evolution?
Yeah.
That didn't work out at all.
I'm glad.
Oh, yes.
I like what we got.
So the next comic then is July 10th. So, and we're getting a column next week. So, oh God, Liberator's going to become our Sunday stream.
Yeah.
Liberator on Sundays instead of Wednesdays. That feels wrong. But I would rather it that way. Honestly, it'll give us...
Instead of Wednesdays, will we do Tuesdays and make it 0 Tuesdays?
That's actually kind of brilliant. 0 Tuesdays. I kind of love that. We will discuss that. We will discuss that later. That is a fantastic idea.
Although the start of the week would be very packed then.
Hacker's Memory Sunday for Liberator. Hacker's Memory on Monday. 02 on Tuesday.
Yeah. And nothing again till Sunday.
That is also valid. I mean, we could change the Hacker's Memory Day to like a Thursday or something. So do Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, and then you still have that. You still have that breakup.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll again, as I said, we'll discuss that because
Yeah.
I do like that idea. Okay, so we have comments.
Okay.
Too, and yeah. So let me.
Your stream is all the way back on the intro.
That's weird.
There we go.
So let me get the community tab up here. Right. I know it's 2020 related, but we don't have any anime for a while, so I'm gonna read Pedja's comment on the 2020 finale.
Yeah.
It says, so you're finally done with 2020. For me, the show overall is a 3.5. It's better than Frontier and 02 and even Ghost Game. Sorry. I mean,
no, sorry. It's everyone's opinion.
Yeah, that's just how our scores worked out, and the lack of plot ruined Ghost Game, in my opinion, especially the potential of the Dark Digimon and the fact that the perfect level Digimon is the final villain, and he wasn't really a villain. And I really hope that Digimon Beat Break will be both dark, mature, and have proper storyline with good characters. Scooby-Doo episodes don't work for me. Well, I guess we'll come back around to that tomorrow when we have Beat Break news and see what's.
It will be interesting. I do hope they have a coherent storyline. Like they're not just dropping breadcrumbs and then leaving the breadcrumbs on the ground.
Yeah. As for 2020, I like it overall. Not the best show, okay, but it's okay. I think Savers is on top so far. Then Appmon, then Original Adventure, and then Cross Wars. What show will you watch until Beat Break? Yu-Gi-Oh? Oh, I almost forgot. Blue Dragon when?
All the emojis.
So, Pedja,
I know. They should pay me.
Yeah. We will be watching Digimon Adventure 02 until Beat Break.
Smiley face.
Really, it's smiley face.
And they're fixed watching.
I know. I see it.
It's all the woohooing.
Yeah. It's good to see Pedja in the comments again.
Yeah.
Yuki also left a comment that says, almost 7 hours. This is the longest stream yet.
We broke a record.
Yeah. I do
What
not...
was the shortest stream?
Oof.
Probably a Seekers.
Probably a Seekers, yeah. There was that one where we're done in like 20 minutes and we're like, well, that's it. See you later. Bye.
Yeah. He walked into the lobby and sat in the lobby and looked at the floaty hologram ball.
Yeah.
There you go, at the end.
See you next week. That was it.
Oh, he flirted with Hatsune?
Hatsune Moka, yeah. Then Liberator comments. Oh, here we are.
There we go.
So last week's Liberator stream for Debug 12 and 14.2. Ali left a comment saying, Debug 12, finally, Yuki's in the plot. Then a good introduction for Mirai. Great she isn't just a pure happy-go-lucky person and has a heavy feeling around her heart. I hope she can resolve that. Interesting that Mistymon has his own domain of Dolphimon followers. Might see the other bosses of Dolphimon followers having their own domain. I think so. For 14.2, setting up the stakes proper with the Debug team taking action right now. Close's moment was nice. Could have had another moment with her to show how she got more emotional, but it was definitely serviceable. Especially explaining her relationship with Unchained and being forced by them. And I wonder how she'll turn the island into an arc or a ship. Yao definitely has a great moment to give everybody their confidence. Even though she's still Mrs. Coolboy, that doesn't mean she's less effective. And that is good. They didn't just make Yao useless because Coolboy isn't around.
Yeah.
Like, they're showing that she is just as capable as him.
Yeah. Like, she's putting aside her feelings that, oh no, my sensei is lost. What are we going to do? She's putting that aside because she's, sorting it out and being professional about it.
Yeah.
Show must go on.
Yeah, basically. And that's really good. It isn't just, the girl genius isn't really actually any good without the boy genius around.
Oh no, where did Sensei go? We're gonna die.
Right.
I don't know what to do.
Exactly. Ali continues, at the moment, I believe that in the comic side, the Machinimon machine side will function as the monster of the month, while on the novel side, we'll see the animal side be helpers to Yuki's group. But they can be jerks as well. Yeah, that's a valid thought process. Continues on then in the second half of the comment. Nothing related to Liberator, just liking how June is so water-focused with the Yao card fight, Time Stranger releasing water-based Digimon, with Hangomon and Shellmon being interesting NPCs. Of a foe turns good, and an individual that we're willing to forgive. But I'm also expecting that Divermon or Hangomon will become Neptunemon. You don't change a 3D model for no reason except for hinting at both Divermon and Neptunemon having red clothing. Then with the introduction of 2 aquatic Digimon, Sharkmon at the moment looks cool, giving off a big submarine tank like Gosukumon. Then Skull Seedramon, first of all, being the 6th member of the Skull Digimon, but the latest one was Skull Nightmon, so at least a decade without getting them. Also, more than 2 decades ago, we got another member of the Seedramon family. He's definitely a design that would scare me if I was a child. And wondering about the context of their existence. Like, with the development of the game taking so long, wondered why they didn't just use the design in the Pendulum ZV pets. Pendulum, yeah, that's what I said.
You said Pendulum.
The Pendulum ZV pets. Anyway, great to see more sea-based Digimon, and next week we might see a hypothetical evolution of Ryugumon alongside it being the same day as the Digimon anniversary, which probably reveals the protagonist Digimon team of Beat Break. Yeah. Oh, this month is stacked. Like this month, like from all the reveals that we got for Time Stranger, all this new stuff happening in Liberator, Yao getting a new level 7 Digimon, Beat Break news coming like literally in a couple of hours. It's a stacked month. It's a good month to be a fan. And a good month, I think, also to be a returning fan who may have lapsed off, at some stage over the last, decade and a half. I think I think what we have at the moment between Time Stranger, Liberator, the upcoming Beat Break, I think it's a very good jumping on point for new fans and lapsed ones, and those of us who have stuck with the franchise have I think we're being rewarded well for just, not giving up on it.
Hmm.
So,
Desmond said Scooby-Doo episode, it can work, but they didn't do it so well in Ghost Game.
no.
They did the Scooby-Doo part well in that each episode was its own little contained thing, basically. But they didn't do the overarching plot bit at all.
So I made the post with the Adam and Eve cards.
Mm.
Ali asked Eve, the best type of censoring with the Digimon using its own attack. Then the effect isn't lore accurate at all. It should be stunning all of my Digimon, trash my hand, discard my entire deck, punch me in the face, and then delete my save file if Digimon survive, and bravely default to.
Fantastic.
Adam, honestly, the weakest art, just walking there and not doing any of the fist fight with Ami, and he doesn't have a onesie. Yeah. I'm hoping the alt art for Eater Adam, if we get one. Like, I like the artwork that we have because it's doing the thing they do with the anime cards where they take a screenshot and that's the card, but they've redrawn it. It's not just
that shot.
It's not just that screenshot as the card art. They've redrawn it, changed the perspective of the shot. They've done stuff with the idea. That form of it, like that Arata form, is not in the game long enough for me to really wonder how an alt art would work out. I don't really know what they could do for an alt art, so I think the choice they went with was the best one.
Yeah.
Especially since Eater Eve, is based on the battle you're having with it. I don't really know what you would do to alt to, other than just, I don't know. For Eater Adam, maybe you could do a thing where it's glitching between Arata and it, they're superimposed on top of each other.
Yeah.
And then with Eater Eve, I could just see that being insert any other Digimon fan service card here. Because there's plenty of them in this card game.
Yeah. I feel like the alt art is gonna have to have her in the other pose. Just how they go about it is the important bit, I guess.
Yeah. Because it is wild that she is a BDSM bondage sword. But
I mean, they can make it less
skeevy.
Like even something like giving her a longer skirt, or
Yeah. I guess we'll see. They might not even get alt arts. This could just be it.
Yeah.
They might not waste because the tamers might get alts. And there's so many tamers in this pack. Oh my god, there's so many tamers. I'm like, who's left for Hacker's Memory, or are we just gonna print more Jimmy Kens? Not that I'm opposed to more Jimmy Kens, but Hacker's Memory, you're gonna have Hootie, you. Does Date finally get a card? Does she get Lockmon support?
Yes, please.
Will fucking Matayoshi get a card? And just be partnered with the Frontier Digimon? No, he doesn't get those. Who does he get? He actually gets a partner in Hacker's Memory. Kinda, sorta.
First give Yuko her pants back.
First give Yuko her pants back. But
I mean, if they really wanted to, they could.
But there's so many tamers in this pack already between the Cyber Sleuth characters. An Astra for Appmon. Oh my god! Then there's just other there's just other bullshit in here. And I'm just like, how are you fitting more things into this pack? How are you fitting so many more things into this pack? Rina, everyone almost basically just gets a tamer card. Rina, Kyoko, Nokia, fucking Astra gets a card. Suedo gets one for no reason other than to be more Eater support. Suedo is the one I never saw getting a card.
Yeah.
It makes sense, but I'm like, it wouldn't have been my choice.
No.
Absolutely. Another Sayo card has to turn up for the Dianamon support.
Oh, sorry, Desmond said she has pants now.
Yeah. another Scio card has to turn up for the Dianamon support. Like we got another Mirai card. Obviously we got Yugo. There's just so much stuff in this packet already. They gave us new Shumon cards for no reason.
Yeah.
Are we getting another Arisa?
Mm.
Fucking Analog Man is in this pack. There's another Analog Youth. There's just so fucking much. Like, how are you fitting all this in? How? Oh my god, I'm getting 2 boxes of this pack and I still don't feel I'll get even one of everything. There's just so much. Like, the new Yao support makes sense because we just got a new monster for her in Arimon. Are we getting a new Yao Tamer card?
Ooh.
Like no spoilers for 15-2, but
Can it just be the art on the cover?
Yeah.
I'd accept that.
Do Debug set 2 and just make that the new Yao card.
Ali said you're thinking about EX9 now.
EX9, am I? In which sense? Oh, for Analog Man and Analog Youth. Yeah, that makes sense. EX9. Sorry, they're showing off so many upcoming cards all at once. Everything's kind of just blurring together.
Yeah.
But you're right. Analog Youth and Analog Man are EX9. No, you're absolutely correct. But still, there's just so much happening. There's just so much. I'm like, how are you doing all of this? I still want that new Bakemon, the promo one. That art is just so nice.
Pretty.
It's very calming.
If I could paint, I'd copy it.
But like, there's just a lot going on. It's kind of I'm kind of overwhelmed, to be honest. I'm just kind of overwhelmed. Oh, did we get better art? Oh, we did.
Hey.
Oh, look at her. Hold on, right? I'll pop this up on screen because we find. Oh my god, what? Where was this earlier? Why did the reference book have such get such a crummy render of this?
Yao's new summer outfit card should be revealed today.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I suppose she is like the only one on the. Yeah, she actually got a new outfit. The Yuki and everyone didn't. They weren't allowed to have new outfits. But look at this. Like, this is
Peak.
peak. Yeah, it is. It is peak. It is. I love the translucency of like the frilly bits and the end of the tail.
They're like jellyfish almost.
Yeah. The water droplet jewels on the kimono sleeves. I love it all. This is my favorite design of 2025. This is my favorite new design. Like, Skull Seedramon and Sharkmon are pretty bitchin'. But this is fucking peak.
This and Dimetramon will be my favorites.
Dimetramon's good.
Was Dimetramon this year?
Last year.
That was last year? Okay.
Yeah, we saw Dimetramon pretty sure it was early enough in Liberator's run last year, because Liberator started like last March. So
March?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Liberator's been running for a year and a half. No, maybe not, maybe June. I think we're only on the anniversary of it. So yeah, like, Liberator's been running for a year now. Pretty sure we saw Dimetramon early enough.
Before the new year, anyway.
Month before the new year, yeah. But yeah, new summer art for Yao. So we're getting a whole new Yao card. Are we getting a new Arisa card as well because she got a new outfit? Oh my god, there's so much in this pack.
R.I.P. your wallet.
Save stuff for Booster 23, please.
They probably have another ton of stuff to put in there too.
I know, right? I'm terrified because Booster 23 is Eri and Dokemon are gonna be in that pack. There's gonna be more Violet stuff. There's fucking all the Hoodimon stuff. Just the Hackers memory team in general. August 10th.
What will Time Stranger be?
Probably just Time Stranger and more Liberator.
No, which box?
Oh, Booster 24.
24, okay.
Yeah. So, but it's just, there's so much. Oh, caught up man getting a tamer card. I don't know how that would work, but
That would be incredible.
I'd be okay with caught up man getting a tamer card if only, like,
The only effect is that you have to yell, no!
yeah, or it does something that ends up inconveniencing you, or so, you know. It has to be a troll card.
Yeah.
It has to be a troll card if caught up man gets one. I'd be down for that. Would it be a complete waste of a printing? Yes. Would I be here for the chaos? Also, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Do we have memes? Oh,
Oh, we do. Okay.
Cedramon. Hey, can I copy your homework? Greymon. Yeah, just change it up a bit so it doesn't look obvious. Cedramon. Okay. Fair enough.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, you listen to music? Name one song. So you made the plankton.
Yes.
You made the
I finally did it.
plankton Deathmon. Great, I love it. And then yeah, we're back to where we were.
Yeah.
So small memes this week, but you know we still have Sunday, so maybe we'll have more to share by then. I'm definitely going back to the other tracker though on Sunday.
Yeah, this one is a bit too...
It's so bouncy. Like, I love it, but I'm also ending up down here if I so much as lean forward.
Yeah. And then when you look at me, you turn completely sideways.
Hello.
You're hiding.
But guys, I think that's where we'll finish up.
Yeah.
I don't think we've anything
Wait,
left.
no, there was more comments.
Was there?
Yeah, there was a comment from Desmond on that same post.
Oh, about being jealous of Arata being Adam while Yuko is Eve.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think it's jealousy.
Well,
It was just kind of going, ah!
if Adam is Arata, does that mean Yuko is Eve? No, don't make this ship happen. I'm pretty sure Desmond also put that into Discord with, like, to the effect of the Yu-Gi-Oh! It should have been me. So,
Are you sure there's no other comments?
I'll take a look. There might be stuff on the card posts.
They cost that's the Mother Eater, is it?
Yeah.
It's mommy, right, AJ?
Well, it is Mother Eater, so yes, Desmond, it is the Eater's mommy.
Yeah.
Not mine though. For the Rena post, yeah, you're too slow. Yeah, that is a reference to this week's disaster of a Cyber Sleuth stream. An absolute omni shambles of a Cyber Sleuth stream. You should go and watch it, please.
You're for PS5.
Yeah, no, then
Yeah, that's everything
that's
then.
it. We're caught up. So,
Did I see a comment where someone liked the... Oh.
What? Oh no!
Why are you doing the Michael Jackson thing? There you go. Did I just see a comment where someone liked
That was the Luigi meme there for a second.
someone likes the Japanese audio over the... But my songs! Did I just see one like that?
No, I think I
Nope.
read the other way.
Go back up.
Back up, isn't it?
There.
1042. It's the comparison video. I like the original version for this part because it's a lot more tense. But the American song is cooler.
Okay, so they like the original for one
The
scene.
original dub. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, people still think the
Original
original dub is better
dub.
than the new dub for Digimon the movie.
right. No, as I read original version as, the original
Because,
instead of the original dub. Okay.
yeah.
No,
Because
it was a friendo.
the Japanese music is, it doesn't hold their attention.
Yeah.
It's not TikTok, I'm sorry.
Brady
You have to kind of pay attention to the screen and what's happening.
said dodge. I mean, it's like you're trying to dodge stuff. A new art of Verimon? Already?
Already?
Discord? No? Or is it the one we just looked at?
Was it the larger one we just looked at? Or is it like new art?
Refresh? Or just that one? What is stanky leg?
Uh,
Oh, that.
do you know what it's? Do you know what this is giving me vibes of?
What?
You know that Undertaker entrance where he comes out and like they have all the extras like on the below the stage and they're all reaching up to get him.
No.
Like they're like zombies reaching out to like their.
No.
Oh no. Okay.
No.
I'll have to show you.
Not familiar off the top of my head. But yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, if it's not the larger,
Higher quality image.
yeah, if it's not the larger, higher quality image that we looked at a few moments ago, I think we can save it till Sunday.
That's something nice
It's
to
going
look
to be a
at.
very airy, Mon charged weekend, I think.
I like that idea.
Yeah, it's going to be very fun. So tomorrow we have the Digimon Times broadcast. Depending on what gets announced, I'll try and do just a small stream for it or a pre-recorded video or something. Because I am supposed to be over on the other over on Twitch playing Yakuza tomorrow. So I don't know what time I'm going to have to do both. But I'm sure Beat Break might get wrangled into Booster 24. Could be Time Stranger Beat Break themed. I could see that happening.
Yeah.
But
Even if it's just the main character and their main mon.
yeah. Just
Not even evolutions, just the two of them for now.
just for now, and then you could build on that
Yeah.
like for Booster 25, 26.
Yeah, because you don't want to be spoiling it this early.
No. But yeah, guys, I think Beat Break and Booster 23.
That's their space.
Yeah, that's the Time Stranger pack, right? So that makes sense.
You
No,
just told me Time
that's
Stranger is
the
24.
yeah. Sorry, I'm thinking 23 is Hacker Slumber, so it could be in there. Yeah, could be in there. Oh,
Guess we'll find out.
yes. Hopefully, we'll find out. We'll have news tomorrow. I'll see how to sort of cover that news once I'm done with work, but
You do need a break from screens, though.
I do need a break from screens, so we are going to end the stream here, irregardless of anything new. We'll get caught up on Sunday on everything if we have to, one way or the other.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you everyone for hanging out with us tonight. Hope you had fun.
I had fun.
I'm glad. Oh, genuinely, I'm glad. I certainly did as well. And as I walk through the valley where I harvest my grain, I take a look at my wife and realize she's very plain. But that's just perfect for an Amish like me. You know, we shun fancy things like electricity. At 4:30 in the morning, I'm milking cows.
Well, now I have to go listen to that. Thanks, Brady.
Yeah. Also, it is 10 to 4 in the morning, so if I'm milking cows, I need to get. I have 40 minutes to go and set up for that. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on where in the world you've been watching this from. My name is AJ. That has been Miss Megmon.
Bye.
And we will see you Sunday for Digimon Liberator Debug 14 and Chapter 15 Part 2. So long, farewell, Auf Wiedersehen, get out of here! Bye!
Love ya. Bye.